and fucking hopefully it works. Once I actually get confirmation that the stream starts, I'm gonna tweet out a link.
Cool.
And hopefully it actually works. Looks like we're live. Okay, sweet. Just gotta mute this now. I'm gonna copy that.
Yep. We're
Sweet.
live.
Alright, here we go. Streaming RollerCoaster Tycoon. Over on this.
My computer's a little slow, but I should be able to manage the chat. So
Nice. I believe in you, man.
Badoof's here already.
That's about right for Bidoof. You know, he's on his shit with JoyRide, you know. Did I spell roller coaster wrong in his tweet? No, I didn't. Okay, we're good.
I check.
Tweet. Alright, let's do this. Let some people come in. And have a grand old fucking time here.
Tony Diggs the Third is here.
Oh boy. What's up, guys? It's the JoyRide takeover. We're taking over the channel. That's what we do here.
Joy Boys 2018.
We are the new Joy Boys. What up? Alright, man. Is it working on Discord? Can you see my screen in real time? Is that working?
Yeah. Yeah, I got
cool. I might have to turn this down even more, actually. Hold on. I am definitely going to turn this down.
You can't make the friggin', oh, wait, can I? Oh, I can't make the larger. Okay, holy shit, yeah.
Yeah, you can go full screen on that.
I didn't want to go full screen, though, because I want to see the chat. But yeah, okay.
Gotcha. Alright. This shit is loud. Alright, let's do this. Let's start. I think we should start with an open air. Have you played RollerCoaster Tycoon much at all?
I used to play Thrillville, I want to say it was. The, like on the consoles and the Xbox. Which was, you build a roller coaster, you build an amusement park and all that shit, and it was really fun partying.
Gotcha.
As for RollerCoaster Tycoon, not really, no. I know the gist, but I've never played. I don't think.
Gotcha. Okay, hold on. Let me just double check. Am I sharing the right monitor here? Can you see the game?
Well, now I can see an endless loop of Discord, but yes.
Okay, gotcha. Hold on. I'll change this one. But why is that not working?
It was working before.
Can you see the game now?
Nope, still Discord.
What the fuck? Hold on. Change windows. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I probably have to go application window instead. And go... Is it this one? No, it's not. What the fuck, man?
Now it's dark as the night, so...
Hold on, I'm gonna figure this out so you can actually... Oh, here we go. This should work. I think. Fingers crossed.
It's loading.
This is good. This is a good start, fellas. Here we go. Let me know if it ever stops loading.
Yeah, I will.
Let's see. Let's do this one because it's easy. Let's do this one. Alright, so here we are. And we're going to build ourselves one sweet friggin' park. Okay, I'm going to zoom out. We don't have a ton of space to work with here. Is it working?
Alright, so now it's still loading, and now I have my screen on the right side, and by my screen I mean a gray screen with my logo in it.
Okay, cool. Hold on. I'm gonna figure out a way.
There we go.
Application window. Steam? No, I want to share Steam. Can I share? What happens if I do this? That is so weird. I was gonna share my screen. Hold on. Share my entire screen. Screen 1. Share. Why is it switched to Discord? I opened up. Oh, you know, maybe I have to window it. Hold on. Where is? Off to a great start here. Let's see. Options. No, I want options. Cannot make it windowed. Game.
I can invite you to my server, so that's good. I can... fucking Christ, Matt. How do I undo having my logo on the right side of the screen? How the fuck do I undo that?
Well, no, your logo is there because that's your fucking icon showing that you're in the call.
Yeah, but no, I made it. It takes up the right half of the screen now. The left half of your screen share. The right half is my logo.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, let's give
So
me the option
do that.
to show you RollerCoaster Tycoon.
When you were streaming, I hit the camera button above my logo, and now my logo is just the right side of it.
Okay, gotcha.
I don't know how to undo that.
That is so weird. We're off to a great start on our first time streaming on JoyRide. Last time, because Freddy's never taking another day off. Here we go. All right. Well, you might just have to follow along slowly on stream then.
That's fine.
All right. So let's continue on.
It was working before, man. I don't know.
We gotta get rid of some trees, but maybe we shouldn't start out. Well, we gotta get rid of these trees for sure.
Yeah. You gotta fuck those trees. Fuck them good.
Fuck the
Make
trees
like a beaver
up,
and
man.
fuck those trees.
Should we get rid of all the trees that are in the park because we need to put some sick shit in there.
Gnarly rides, dude.
Yeah, I also realized I don't even know what our goal is for this. I should probably look and see what the goal for this park is.
Okay, I think what you want to do is make one ride that's so enjoyable,
right?
So likable.
Mm-hmm.
Some sort of JoyRide that people will. That was the joke.
I'm glad you did it. Okay, so
is there a goal, like a set?
Yeah, there is actually on this one. Let's see here. So the goal is
either $10,000 or $10 million to spend, and I can't tell which.
It is. Hold on, there is a way to see it. I should know this. Is it this one? Your objective: to have at least 250 guests in your park at the end of October, year one. So we are in March, year one. So by October, we need 250 guests and a park rating of at least 600.
Okay.
Gotcha. All right. So let's start out with a sick ride, fam. A lot of prime real estate. You got that right.
You got a big old swath of land there.
So I think it's time to put in some rides. We're just gonna get going here because luckily we started out with a really flat terrain, so we can just throw shit in here right off the bat.
Yeah.
Now, how obnoxious is it to have a ride as soon as you walk in? Should we have a ride set up more towards the back? If we were to say put like a spiral slide or a merry-go-round or something, would that be too obnoxious right out?
That's not too
right
obnoxious. Usually it's like a boutique, if you will.
Right.
But no, I don't think it's too bad.
If we were to take a Ferris wheel,
have some fun somewhere, you know.
Wait, where's the entrance and exit? Is that the entrance there? Oh man, I always hate this. I never know where the entrance or exits are.
Don't you make them, or?
I can, but it's a specific spot on these usually. How do I spin this? Actually no, I want to put it here, and let's see. I guess not. Is that how it works? Okay, yeah. So we'll put the merry-go-round, say, over. Actually, I don't know how much line. It's gonna be fairly popular. Let's stick it right there, and we'll put the entrance here, and the exit here. Okay. And before we even make a path to it, we're gonna go put on a test run. Hell yeah. Now we're gonna make one kick-ass path, and we need to put a line in. Well, no, we don't. Let's just do this. Let's put in. Yeah, actually, yeah. Here's what we'll do.
I think you could use like a couple more of those in a row, like line them up, like in front of the doors there, and then maybe like a second merry-go-round next to it. You know
Maybe this should just be only merry-go-rounds here.
Welcome to merry-go-round and round and round and round and round and round.
Let's open this place for no reason. All right.
Perfect. I like it. The path doesn't make it there.
How much do you want to charge for the merry-go-round? $1? That's the default.
Give me 2. If you're coming all this way, I think we can charge them 2 for a merry-go-round. Coming all this way for
$2, dude. $2 for the merry-go-round.
I'm just saying.
I could probably make this line a bit longer, actually, just in case it really takes off. That's what I'll do. Here's what I'm going to do. Put that there. There we go. That's a nice long line, so a ton of people can stand in line. And it's open. The park is open, right? Oh, here's the most important part. If I can find out a way to do it. Can we change the name of our park? Not yet? Okay. That's until later on, I guess. Alright, so we got a merry-go-round. And 0 people in our park. Never mind, there's 1 person in our park. Hell yeah. We got it. You know what this means? It's time for ride number 2.
I like it. I like where you're going with this. I like what you're thinking.
Let's go with the pirate ship. And we'll put the pirate ship...
Who's your pirate ship, Charlie?
Fuck, that's a good question. What if we both pick one pirate?
Oh, you mean okay with yourself? Okay.
Oh no, I mean we'll each pick a pirate, and those 2 pirates are gonna fall in love.
Okay. Okay, you go.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Oh man, this is a tough question. This is a loaded question.
Yeah. Okay.
What pirate do I find sexy?
I can go first.
You know what, I'm going to stick this out in the corner here because we could probably fit more shit there. My pirate ship is... Or my part 1 of my pirate ship is going to be... God, there's so many options.
There's a lot of pirates, man. There's a lot of fucking pirates out there.
This is going to need a long lineup because this shit is going to be... very popular. I'm gonna say it's like if you say like Blackbeard, it's too easy.
Yeah. That's the quintessential pirate.
Yeah. So let's go with you know, I'm gonna make a big path down this way and I'll double it up. Let's go with does it count if I like do I count if I like torrent anime for a bridge series? My pirate?
Yeah, no, I guess I'll allow that. That's pirating. I'll allow that. It's a modern pirate.
Who'd you have in mind? Maybe you can
I was thinking Calico Jack, Monkey D. Luffy.
Oh, yeah. See, that would have been the obvious pick.
Or that guy from Captain Phillips. Tom Hanks. I was thinking Tom Hanks.
just Tom Hanks in general?
Tom Hanks. I was thinking Tom Hanks.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Pick Jim from Treasure Planet.
I like it. That is, yeah, it's a pirate. What about what's his de facto dad's name? The bigger pirate. dude that's evil or something?
Oh, Silver?
Sure. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is Monkey
so
D.
right
Luffy just
now,
the best at sex? Because I mean, like he can just stretch everything, right? Like
he can extend everything. Yeah, that's true.
he definitely would not know what he's doing, but like
No, absolutely not. But he can be coached.
he can be coached, yeah. It's fucking sex coaching.
So we got 6 people on the merry-go-round and 7 people on the pirate ship. Hell yeah. Who's this? Walt C? Has he thought anything? He's had 0 recent thoughts. This dude is just a walking brain dead. Let's set up some...
You go to the amusement park to forget your worries. You don't go there to worry about shit, think about your kids. You don't go there for that.
That's
you go
true.
to take your mind off shit.
Let's put in...
We need a bar here.
That's
true.
true.
We need a good bar at the amusement park.
Speaking of bars, let's put a trash can somewhere because people might throw up after the pirate ship ride.
Oh, I thought you were gonna put like a theater or something, a stage. Bars.
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 There we go. Oh, the Ferris wheel's now available. Hell yeah, I'm feeling that.
Feeling Ferris. Was the Ferris wheel named after like its founder?
I hope not. What poor bastard's name is Ferris?
Yeah, John F. Ferris or some shit probably.
Oh, I thought you meant like Ferris.
Yeah, it's Ferris Bueller.
Ferris Bueller.
Hold on, I'm looking this up. I'm curious now.
Yeah, we gotta figure that out.
Look up upright, rotate with gravity. I don't give a shit.
Ferris wheel? Hell yeah.
The original Ferris wheel, sometimes also referred to as the Chicago wheel, was designed and constructed by George Washington Gale Ferris Jr.
Ah, there you go.
George Washington Gale Ferris Jr.
That guy fucks.
Oh, I misread the next paragraph. The explosion ended in October 1893. I thought it said explosion. It says exposition. I was like, that's a damn long explosion.
It's a big explosion.
When you have to say the explosion ended in a certain month, that's sizable.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, how do you guys feel about the Halifax explosion?
Just in general?
Yeah, how do you feel about it?
I fucked up. Hold on, I put the wrong, I fucked up. The aesthetic is totally ruined. Here we go. That's better. That's way better. Here we go. Alright. So, how the fuck do we do this?
Jesus Christ, 2,000 people died in the Halifax explosion. Holy shit.
It's possibly Canada's worst disaster thing
The
ever.
largest man-made explosion before the development of nuclear weapons. Jesus.
Yeah. That's good stuff, man.
I feel like we kind of gloss over that a bit. Like I feel like it doesn't get recognized. Like we don't remember the Halifax explosion enough here.
I mean, do you want to remember it enough?
It's like a big accident, but like, fuck.
Let's put a haunted house here just to up our spirits.
All right, I'm looking at a list of Halifax mayors right now.
Cool.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I got this, dude.
All right, I just need you here for the entertainment, man.
Yeah, you know I got this. I got this. Who was your favorite Halifax mayor?
God, how do you choose your favorite Halifax mayor?
First of all, this fucking list ends in 1996. That's a goddamn cop-out, and I won't stand for it, Halifax. Fuck off, Halifax. Go to a different page to let me see your current mayors. Fuck you. It's Mike Savage.
That is the correct answer.
The mayor of Halifax is Mike Savage.
I think the haunted house is going to be a big hit, so I made a really long lineup for it. And it's good to go. I should probably set up a place for food. That's what I'll do. We're currently in May year 1, and how many people are in our park? We're aiming for what, 250?
February year 1, or like what does it?
We started in April. And we need it by the end of October. We need, let's see here. We have 105 people in the park. We're already almost halfway there.
Shit.
And what's our park rating? How do I find the park rating?
I don't know.
I'm sure, you know, it's probably here. Let's see, accolades. park rating is 727. We need it to be 600. We are good, man. Let's set up. Oh no, it's gonna start raining.
Put a food spot in there. Put a spot of food.
Oh, dude, it's about to rain. You know what I'm gonna do now? This is where I play. This is where I get really shitty. Do we have the umbrella stand yet?
You don't. You have 3 things. Oh, you may have it unlocked. I don't know.
We don't have the umbrella stand yet. Shit. What you do is when it starts to rain like that, you set up a whole bunch of umbrella stands. You charge $2 per umbrella and make a fucking killing.
Nice. Yo, Caleb and Sam are here.
Damn, got the squad coming in.
Squad's here.
Hell yeah! It's the CharlestonVO and Bellwarrior JoyRide takeover. That's what we do here.
And we're never giving it back except for when we are later tonight.
Yeah, we're never giving it back until tonight.
Never giving it back. My Hero Academia abridged, ours now.
It is.
Season 4, it's us.
That's
just
right.
Just like Yagami.
It's just.
It's like Yagami going to high school again. R.I.P.
Could you imagine if that's what high school is like for Light?
What, like fucking superhero school?
Yeah, exactly.
Light's learning how to use his powers, basic literature. Fucking grade 1 level reading.
Yeah.
Also, my dog's yipping upstairs.
What's that?
My dog. I can hear Milo. I can hear my dog yipping upstairs already.
Oh.
It's about his bedtime, and he's not going to sleep too well.
Not like recently or just today?
I don't know. A few nights ago, he was up. Maddie couldn't put him in bed, so he was up at I put him in bed finally at midnight.
Jesus.
And then last night, I walked into the room to get some keys, and I noticed that at like 11:30, and he was up walking around, not in his bed. We usually put him to sleep about 9:30, sort of, maybe 9.
Right.
But yeah, so I don't know if maybe he just hasn't been sleeping the whole night, and that's kind of a thing we didn't notice because we put him in his own room. But
all right, question for you: do we charge admission for the bathroom, or are we going to be awful people?
No, we can't do that. We can't do that. Can we charge exclusively for number 2s?
Oh, that's an interesting thought.
But no, we can't do that. Charlie, what would Ivan say if we were being mean to the people here?
I mean, I think Ivan's mean to all of his viewers anyway, so.
But these aren't his viewers; these are his paying customers. Would he charge his patrons to use the washroom? Maybe.
He would. He would.
Maybe. I guess it would be his house, so understandable. But regardless.
Yeah. Let's open the
washy rooms.
This
Yo,
slide.
game's a dislike. Big mood. I feel you.
Man, what else do we do here? Because at this point we're just.
A restaurant. Or did you put a restaurant in?
We could put some food stands and stuff.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Give him some food. Give him some food.
Alright, what are you thinking, man? What's first? What's first? Drinks, fruity ices. Okay. Oh, ice cream. So fruity ices. So yeah. So ice cream, burgers, or drinks. What's first? Or just all 3? Might as well do all 3. Let's make a food court area over here.
Oh, the court of feed.
Just get some fucking feed over here, dude.
Get some fucking noms, dude.
I'll keep the bathrooms away from the food area, because that would be kind of gross.
You gotta run for it. You gotta plan this shit.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Let's make this nice. Let's throw in some benches and stuff. Put some benches here. On a corner bench. Nice. Okay. It's got benches.
Yo, look at the line for the merry-go-round, dude. Look at the line for the merry-go-round.
Oh man, killing it, dude. Killing it. We can really jack up the price, actually. Hold on. I thought you were being a little crazy with $2. Let's make it $2.50. Fuck it. Bringing in that cash. All right, let's put in a drink stand here. That is open.
Stream pros. Oh, it's back.
Okay, I think that might just be on your end. Although, granted, I won't get notifications because I'm not actually logged into the account right now.
Yeah, it's bad. I'm gonna leave the call.
Okay. what do I do with this? I'm just gonna stop trying to share my screen. That might help.
Yeah. Okay. So so me leaving and joining back fixed the problem I was having on my end with the shared screen, my logo taking up half the thing. So that's good.
Okay. Sick.
Okay, it's call's good. Yeah, so it's good.
Okay. Let's see. Let's put some garbage cans around here too. By the benches. That's what we'll do. And then let's give them some stuff to eat, such as burgers and ice cream. Here's a food area. Let's make it look nice. Let's put in some garden shit.
So how are you excited for? That's not the way the sentence works. How excited are you, Charlie, for Death Note episode 19?
Oh, I'm so excited for My Hero Abridged episode 37.
Okay, fair enough. Did I fucking... Yep, fucked it. Oh, wait, we're back. I'm good.
Okay. Dude, look how sexy this looks. It'll show up on stream eventually for you. But, maybe we should put more benches. You can never have too many benches, right? And then, yeah, trash cans there. No, we don't need to put benches there. No one's going to sit there if there's like a big line up there. Alright, let's see here. Let's see, yeah. Before I forget, nice work on the preview for the next episode of Death Note Abridged. I look forward to seeing the episode when it comes out. You guys are great. Oh! That's right, we're taking over JoyRide. We're actually deleting the account now that no, Ivan actually never gave me access to the account. He just gave me the fucking stream key. Look at all this money coming in. We're almost at our guests number. We're almost at our guests goal, and we are well above our rating goal. So I think we just gotta cruise through from June here. So let's put in another ride for shits and giggles. I'm gonna let you decide what the next ride is. Okay? We have the choice between. Yeah, yeah. We could do. Let's see here. Do we want to do the twist? Which, I mean, it's just like this thing that spins around in circles. Or, oh, I don't have any water. We might actually have any, we might not actually have a choice. I think we're running out. Yeah, I don't think we have enough space for roller coaster. Never mind, dude. We have one choice for another ride.
Alright, choose the twist.
It's the twist.
Choosing it.
Excellent choice. And we're going to put this guy right over here? Sure, why not? Entrance, exit. Okay. Let's go test run on that. And we'll throw in a pathway. Let's put the line. This one's going to be a big hit, I can tell. We're just going to prepare ourselves for... You're going to make this park look pretty, man. Gotta make it look nice. Put some flowers in there. That's what's up. And we'll put in some trash cans, just in case people get sick.
You know me so well. Look at all this fun we're having.
That was so much fun on the Ferris wheel, guys. Let's go get a hot dog.
I forgot I'm afraid of heights and the ground.
Yeah. No, I did it again.
And the anxiety that lies below.
I ruined the aesthetic. Hold on.
Paint the town an off shade of yellow. Hit the
I
down
fucked up so bad. Here we go. Let's get this right.
You getting like any tables?
I don't think I can get tables in this game.
Shit.
I know it's silly, right?
Throw it away. Throw it away.
But we can put more flower beds.
Okay, I like that though. I like it again.
But I don't know, there's only one bench there for whatever reason, but whatever.
Ah, the park bench. Okay, so the Ferris wheel is not the big thing, or sorry, the merry-go-round's not the big thing anymore. It's the pirate ship.
Oh my god, holy shit, look at that. I think we should extend that line.
I think you should charge an extra $1 for it, dude.
Let's do it.
As the business boy. As the smallest, most businessy boy here.
As a small, cute business boy.
As a small, cute business boy with a big heart and proportionally long forearms, I think you should charge $1.
Alright, I moved it up from $2 to $3. So now we just gotta extend this line so more people can wait in line, because people are being turned away here.
Now we just gotta count the cash.
Oh shit, no, that's not what I wanted to do.
How can you even tell what's what? Those are just quick faces. I can't. Ah, gentle rides. Gentle rides for the gentle boy.
It's so much longer now. Look at that. I almost doubled the length of the line. We did it. It's going to actually fill up. Are you kidding me? God. So what are some recent thoughts about this ride? Pirate Ship 1 was great. It's all great. I want to go on something more thrilling. There's no room for a roller coaster here, dude.
There is nothing more thrilling than the open seas. There just isn't.
That's right. Hold on. Let's just scrap this whole thing and just make it a lake.
Yo, I was actually thinking of playing Assassin's Creed Black Flags again.
I still never played it.
I know, I think I gave you the code for it on Xbox One. I think I played it on 360.
Yeah, you did give me the code for it. I was actually thinking about streaming it at some point, but...
It's phenomenal, man. It's a phenomenal game.
Maybe I should start streaming it. I need to stream more games. Maybe I'm just gonna convince Ivan to fucking, like, just let me put stupid games on JoyRide and I'll do the good shit on my channel. That's what I'll do.
Bring back Charleston games.
Bring back, yes. The short-lived one video Charleston games.
Did we play Destiny or something? Or did we ever air that?
We played Destiny a few times on my channel. We have the one like strike video we did with Eric.
Do we have the video, the multiplayer thing we did with Dom, or was that not recorded?
That was a stream.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. That was the one where we managed to get Eric to play multiplayer because it was like a custom game.
Yes, it was.
And Eric had a blast and then never wanted to play actual multiplayer again. He just wanted to play with us.
Which, I mean, fair, though.
Yeah, I mean, that's understandable.
Yeah, no, that was fun shit. You know, I've been playing, I want to play something. I just recently played Batman Arkham Knight again, which is still so fucking good.
Yeah. Dude, should we put in a second pirate ship? Sorry to interrupt, but...
You could.
Let's see what happens. Pirate ship number 2. I'll put it at the other end here. Yeah, dude, that line is almost filling up. The extended line is almost filling up. Let's put in the second one here, with a crazy long line. Here we go.
Okay, Caleb's telling us how good Outlast 2 is. I think that's some sarcasm. I think that's a little sarcasm, Caleb.
I think he wants us to play it again this year.
If it's over Reading Week, legitimately maybe. Actually, no, if we could stream it over Reading Week. Reading Week is going to be, for me, probably the week before Halloween, but I'd be fucking down to stream it then.
Gotcha. I'm not sure.
God, that game was shit.
Open.
I'm playing Arkham Knight. I finished up Arkham Knight. I got through that, like, all the original trophies. I'm playing Watch Dogs 2 now, but I just realized I have Tomb Raider, the newer one. I forget what it's called. On my Xbox, I just never played it, so I might do that. I I gotta go back to Dragon Age Inquisition. I'm gonna finish that too.
Dude, look at... Okay. The line for pirate ship is full, and I extended it so much.
Shit.
Maybe I shouldn't have put the other one back here. Maybe I should put the other one... There's a lineup building at the other one now. But I should probably have put it in a more central location rather than at the very end. That's not what I should have done. You know what I have to do now is... I don't want to take it down, though. I don't have enough money to do that. What do I want to do with this? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? You know what? Let's just bulldoze this whole thing. I'm gonna demolish that. And here's what I'm gonna do. This is my ballsy move. I'm putting a pirate ship right next to this other pirate ship, and see if that does anything. Because that line is friggin' full, dude. That line is absolutely full. Like, it's not letting other people get in line. So
Actually, brimming off the no. Full.
Let's put another one right next to it.
All the people in the line for the pirate ship are just Treasure Planet fans trying to relive the movie.
I feel that, man.
I know you do. I know you do. Charlie's a Treasure Planet fiend. Whereas it's pretty good. Yeah, it's a pretty good movie. There's no other way around. It's a good movie.
I wonder if that's long enough. That should be long enough. And then let's go with the gray one.
Dude, you know what I didn't realize?
What's that?
Fucking sprinting hurts.
What?
As I get older, like I was running with Milo at the dog park, and I've been doing that like the last couple times we've gone.
Really?
Like, I just go full sprint and all that, and after like a little bit, I'm like, oh god, I'm like tiredness I expect, but then I get home and I'm like, oh, I'm sore. Jesus Christ.
Getting old,
Also,
man. We're getting old.
He's a foot tall and he is faster than I am. He's a fast boy.
I can't believe this isn't working. People are going to that pirate ship ride, and they can't get in line. So then, okay, here we go. I was expecting people to be like, "Oh shit, I can't go away." I was expecting people to be like, "Oh, I can't go here. Let's go into this one." But this one's starting to.
That's there though.
Okay, it's starting to build up. This might actually work. It might take a little bit, but I think it's gonna work. All right, I'm gonna open this one now. That one can be $1.50. Here we go. It's starting to pick up. It's starting to pick up a little bit. Here we go. The two pirate ships right next to each other might actually work.
Yo, where should I put Milo photos in our fucking Discord? I should probably put in the JoyRide. Well, do I have posting privilege in JoyRide? I don't know what I can do anywhere.
I don't know. In our server, you could throw it in. I mean, maybe not announcements. I don't know. I can make a Milo chat.
Could do that. Could do
specifically
that.
good boy photos.
Before, I think though.
Yeah. We could do an info kiosk.
Yeah, definitely. I've done it. I see a Milo June 8th. I'm just gonna do an announcements in the Charleston one. The fans demand it, Charlie. The fans demand it.
They do. Let's make this shit pretty. That's what else is being demanded. Just fucking flower beds surrounding the info kiosk, which means it's really tough to see, but who cares? It looks hella good. I'm gonna put flowers around the bathroom so it smells nice.
I posted a photo in the CharlestonVO Discord in the announcements page of Milo. It's the best Milo photo.
Is it? I'm gonna have to take a peek. I'm gonna have to ignore the game.
My phone background now.
Oh yeah. It's a good boy. He's so fluffy, dude.
I know. And here's a wet boy. You can see what he's like when he's wet. He is significantly smaller.
Yeah. He's the cutest, dude.
Sweet Milo content. And then I also have a good meme, which I'll post in the JoyRide one. Is there a JoyRide? Detroit, I guess, huh?
Yeah, I guess Detroit. Yeah.
My post is a hot meme in the JoyRide one, boys. Hot, spicy meme. If I can find it again. There it is.
I don't know what else to do with this, man. We're in August. We just need to. We're killing it. I don't know what else to put in here. We got the info kiosk. What costs money here?
Give them a second info kiosk about the info kiosk.
The umbrella, dude. Here's what we're gonna do. The umbrella. I'm gonna jack this up to $3.50 or $4. No, we'll go $3.50. So that way, when it rains next, we're gonna make a killing. When it rains next, we're gonna set up a whole bunch of the kiosks, and people are gonna buy so many.
You could say when it rains, it pours.
Damn, dude. That was sick.
Who's your favorite musician? Oh, I like the Beatles a lot, but I think I'm gonna have to go with Johnny Cash.
Oh shit. Let's take a look at.
It's weird that my favorite Johnny Cash song's a cover, right? Like that's.
Oh,
I mean,
Hurt?
it's Hurt. It's
yeah,
Hurt.
Obviously.
Hurt's so good, and I mean, like that's a cover. I know it's a cover, but like, it's so good. Fuck. And it's so sad.
It's so sad.
It's like the saddest sort of. Like it's the saddest non-soundtrack song I think I know.
Probably, yeah.
Like there's some sad stuff in like a movie soundtrack or a game soundtrack because it's intentionally, you know, it's to set a mood, it's to set a sad mood, like if someone dies or some shit. But I think Hurt's the saddest song I can think of that is just for widespread consumption.
Have you heard "Gone Too Soon" by Daughtry?
Maybe, probably.
It's about a baby that dies, and like what could have been.
There's that song about there's that song we saw in concert by at the CTC. What was that?
When?
It was not Breaking Benjamin, not Bullet for My Valentine.
Oh, Avenged Sevenfold, freaking So Far Away.
Yes, that's
about the Rev dying. Yeah, man, that song is fucking brutal. Such a good song.
Like, cause I don't know about the one you're talking about. Like, Hurt and fucking and that one are like real shit. Like,
yeah,
it's like Cash singing about like his inevitable, you know, falling apart as he ages. Like, oh Jesus.
For real.
Hero of War's sad, but like I don't know if I'd put it.
Hero War is more like, you know, it's kind of like telling a story rather than being like, hey.
It's got a point other than just the sadness to it.
Yeah, yeah.
We also listen to rock. That's why we're only fucking talking about.
Rock has a severe lack of happy songs, I gotta say.
Yeah, yeah.
Come on, I want to unlock a new ride. I want to put a new ride in. We have 2 fucking pirate ships. Look at these dumb fuckers. They're like not able to queue in for this one. And they're like getting in line here. Okay, now there's some more people going in. Okay, we're good. I was looking through the thoughts of like a thought list of most of the guests, and they're all positive. The only things that they're thinking of is like, oh, I want something more thrilling, but I got no space for roller coaster.
Right at the back
here,
there,
man.
like where the food court is. Like not even all that shit around there.
Nah, man, for roller coaster, there's no way. And like we can't really put any because all the other rides are water based.
Oh yeah, Zombie. That's a good one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Bad Wolves cover is fantastic. Holy shit.
Again, I think like Caleb was saying with her, like either way, whoever sings it. But yeah, as a tribute.
Fucking incredible, yeah. But yeah, specifically the Bad Wolves cover of Zombie is fucking awesome.
Is Fiddler's Green by Tragically Hip's pretty sad. I don't know the lyrics well enough, but
yeah. Other sad songs. You know, Gone Too Soon. Fucking May by James Durbin. I mean, it's not like So Far Away or anything where it's like a legit thing, but the song May is about like it's like the guy his wife dies giving birth to his daughter, and it's like the story of like his daughter's life and stuff, and it's fucking brutal, dude.
Nice.
So I think May by James Durbin and Gone Too Soon are the saddest, like not really based on true events of the writer's life that I listen to. Meanwhile, like So Far Away is like, oh, you know what's even worse, dude? Fucking my favorite Avenged Sevenfold song, Afterlife. it was actually written by the drummer that like So Far Away is written about, and he had the backing vocals on it, and they played it live, and it was his recorded backing vocals that were played through the PA at the concert. That shit hit me so hard. Oh my god.
We got Bad Moon Rising. I don't know that well enough. One More Light by Linkin Park. Yeah. Also, Leave Out All the Rest is kind of sad. By Linkin Park. I don't know if I'd put it. Not the same tier, but like it's a sad one.
Yeah. After the stream, dude, I'm gonna make you listen to May and Gone Too Soon.
Get real fucking sad.
Let's get real sad and write the script for Death Note 9. Hell
yes.
Yeah. Not to say that there's gonna be a certain trend of death, but we'll see. Fans on JoyRide know about characters dying in a bridge series, so you know.
There's a song that Run Jewels does. I think it's... fuck. Is it Panther Like a Panther? I always forget which one. Thursday in the Danger Room, maybe? Which is about, like... fucking... It's about, like, a guy getting, you know, a policeman arresting a black man for, like, smoking weed, just some minor shit. And then it ends up with his wife getting killed.
Fuck.
And then,
okay.
And then, yeah, then Killer Mike does that. And then the white dude in the group does another part about him just, like, being... just somewhere on a regular day and just hearing a gunshot and not thinking about it.
Man,
like it's more. I think somber instead of sad, but Simon and Garfunkel.
Yeah.
Light Behind Your Eyes is also quite sad.
Oh yeah, Light Behind Your Eyes.
Simon and Garfunkel. Again, a friend of mine is really into that. I don't know it well enough. I have shit taste in music. Well, I have growing taste in music.
Yeah, yeah.
What's another Ghost is pretty sad by MCR.
Oh yeah, fucking The Ghost of You, yeah.
Ghost of You, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Or
From Caleb, we here on JoyRide are extremely familiar with character death and betrayal.
Yeah. What up, dogs?
That's a good comment.
I'm the master of betrayal on this channel.
Fucking Despacito. It's a good choice. Despacito is quickly climbing the ranks because of everyone's having to play it. So that's a good one.
Yeah. This is so sad. Alexa, play Light Behind Your Eyes by My Chemical Romance.
Followed by Despacito.
Looping roller coaster? That doesn't fit!
Charlie, they don't understand. They're just the paying customers. They will never understand the pain.
You know what? Let me see if I can pull some bullshit and fit a roller coaster in here. It's September. We're doing so well. What's a mini roller coaster? Let me find a small roller coaster. Can I fit?
I'm just imagining a parody of Light Behind Your Eyes called Light Behind Your Guys, and it's just all about framing.
I can fit one. Oh, I'm a stupid idiot. Okay, let's go with... okay, that's the entrance there. No, I don't have enough money for it. Never mind. Yeah, I don't have enough money for it. We just gotta wait a little while. Let's see what happens first. Does the year end, or do I get enough money to build it? We just gotta sit here and wait and let the money roll in.
When's the year end? End of October, or was it end of
end of October.
Okay.
Let's jack up the pirate ship price. We'll make this one $4, this one's $3, and hopefully that will pick up the pace on this one. Let's bring up the price on everything, because I would like to build a roller coaster before this park is done. This one is not very popular, so let's drop that down to $1. Merry-go-round is good. This could drop down a bit to $1, just to bring in more people. Let's see. I'm not sure what else to do with this. We're only like $500 away now. Ivan says we can bring him into the stream in like a few minutes if we want. I like how he says if you want. Like it's a choice.
You can let me on my own goddamn stream.
No, but... merry-go-round is fucking broken down. Oh shit! Wait, I have to hire a handyman. No! Wait! No! Where is he?
What's a merry-go-round called when it's broken? Because it's not going around anymore. It sure as hell ain't merry.
I'm gonna hire one. Wait, how did I hire them?
I don't know. I don't know how this game
I did.
works.
Here we go. I'm gonna drop him at merry-go-round. Fix the merry-go-round, you motherfucker. Oh no, I gotta hire a janitor guy now. Hold on. Clean that shit up. There you go. Now we're good.
Yo, is One Punch Man Season 2 happening? It is, right? Like, it's just taking a while.
I think it happened. I don't even know, man. I've not been keeping up.
Did it happen? Or, like, past tense?
I'm not sure. I honestly don't know.
There's that, there's Attack on... I never watched Attack on Titan Season 2, because it just took too long to come out.
Yeah, I haven't watched it either. Yeah. I haven't watched... I haven't even seen, like, anything from Season 1 since, like... When I first watched it, like
it was so good, it was so popular, it got so many people like into anime, and then it just took too long.
Yeah. One Punch Man Season 2, April 2019. Shit, a bunch of us might just like watch the start of Season 2 at SakuraCon then, if we're all there at that time.
Yeah. Skype me in, bro.
I'll Skype you in, dog. Hell yeah. Bidoof coming in with the edgy opinion that Attack on Titan is boring. I don't know if boring is the right word.
I don't. It's been too long since I've watched it. I think it had odd pacing, if I remember correctly.
The pacing was super fucked. Yeah.
I remember hating how quickly it would do over the top anime shit, like the reactions and all that got like real old real quick.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, like I know you're shocked, but you can just don't let any flies in, Christ. But yeah, I don't know.
The one thing I gotta say for Attack on Titan is one of the shows I would show somebody who has either never watched anime or just said like I don't really feel like I don't really like anime.
That's what I was saying. It feels like it got people back into anime because it was so good.
My number one pick for that though would be Psycho-Pass. I think if I were to be like, you've never seen anime before, watch Psycho-Pass. That shit is that's the real shit.
Yeah, I can see that would suit well to Western.
It's very it doesn't have like those like crazy anime moment. It's like
no, it doesn't have any of that. And I think thematically even works with a lot of like what Western culture is going for right now with the whole dystopia or the faux utopia kind of thing. I think it works pretty well. Yeah.
Alright, gonna fix Twist. Gotta fix fucking Twist, dude.
It's a bit like Blade Runner, isn't it?
I haven't seen Blade Runner actually.
You need to fucking watch Blade Runner 2049.
I want to watch the first one first.
I didn't. I didn't watch the first one first. I mean, it's old. But I've heard, I mean, it's a cult classic.
Alright, here we go. It's time to fucking build a roller coaster, dudes.
You know, you don't need to watch the first one to watch 2049. It is so good standalone.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like, it is a work. Like, I watched fucking Ghost in the Shell, the movie, afterwards, and it was just like, this is decent and all, but like, it just didn't have the same sort of immersive world. It doesn't feel as much as 2049.
Right.
Like, the world doesn't feel as real. It just doesn't feel as big.
We're in debt. $13,
$12.
Fuck. Okay, let me see here.
I never finished Hellsing Ultimate. I got part of the way through. I don't remember where I stopped.
There we go. All right. We have a small roller coaster now. I probably should have put in this back corner over here, but it fit here. So whatever. Who gives a shit? We're about to end this fucking park anyway.
Do you come back to it next year, or is this like the beginner park?
Oh, it's like the beginner park. Like we'll do a harder park after.
Oh, cool.
And we're gonna start it, and we're gonna charge $3 because it's the only roller coaster. We control the fucking monopoly on this shit. We have the monopoly on roller coasters in this park because it's our park.
Also, we're clearly in the middle of fucking nowhere, so
that helps too. I'm letting Ivan know to shoot you a message when he's free, and you can drag him into the call if you want.
Oh, sure, yeah. Yeah, nothing yet, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'll say yeah. There we go. All right. So Ivan's gonna join us for the next part because Ivan knows RollerCoaster Tycoon. Yeah. Maybe he'll know how to properly share the screen, so you can watch it in real time.
Probably.
Because it's usually Freddy who's doing this stuff, so he's the one who usually knows.
Yeah.
So let's see here. So basically, what we wanted was
it's not like this is a fast-paced game exactly, so it's fine. It works.
Yeah. So we wanted 250 guests in a park rating of 600. We have 360 guests and a rating of 831. So yeah, we killed it.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
Let's see. The roller coaster seems to be a bit of a hit, so that's good. I don't know. That's, yeah. All right. Let's see. I don't know what else there is to do, man. We won, so I'm just gonna let it run out and be like, "Hey, you did it! You won RollerCoaster Tycoon, the easiest park to win." There's really no layout here. It's just like I just put shit places. It doesn't look nice at all, but
it looks like a tree.
Yeah,
it's fine.
It's good.
Big old Christmas tree.
It looks perfectly adequate. Perfectly fucking, like, okay, I guess. Alright. What else? Is there anything else I can throw in here? It didn't even rain after we unlocked the place with umbrellas.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. Well, we spent... Let me think here. We started in, what, March? We had, what, 8 months here? We finished with a profit of $386? Not bad.
I mean, that seems pretty bad, but...
Yeah, I know, dude, look at this. The, Oh, that's not bad. We have a profit of $577 per week. That's not very good. That's okay. We are at we're at 400 guests.
Sweet.
Killing it. Not bad. Yeah. Let's see, how close are we to the end of the month? October 20th? Alright, we're getting there. I think that's about it. I don't have a whole lot of money to play around with though, so I can't really throw anything else out there. Next one we'll pick a place that has water, and we can do one of the water rides, like
we can get the Waterworld stunt show going.
The rowing boats are usually pretty.
No, Waterworld stunt show or bust. Water.
New ride, observation tower. Fuck it, let's see if we can put that in. Right here.
Yeah, what's everyone's favorite obscure Waterworld reference? That's what I thought.
And then entrance will go. I didn't think this out. I didn't think this through. I don't know what that's supposed to be. There we go. Alright. And then we'll set up... Spiral slide is broken down. No! How's the slide break down? There's no fucking machinery to it.
Yeah, it becomes a stop.
Yeah.
You can get a hole in it, right?
Oh shit, you know what? That's actually pretty, yeah, that'd be pretty rough.
Oh yeah, Charlie, where should I go? Birthday dinner. What should I do? Where should I go?
Over on Friday?
Thursday, yeah. I was thinking it's just me and the fam. I was thinking 3 Brewers. That's my choice right now.
Nice. I'm not sure what my recommendation is. My birthday request, honestly, every year, I ask my dad to barbecue steaks and get fries at Five Guys. That's not
a bad idea at all, shit.
That's my go-to.
That's fucking dope, actually.
Here we go. Achieved your objective with a company value of $59,000. That's not a very good company value for a theme park, but
what year was this made in? 1964, like.
I don't know, but then again, this observation tower cost $118 to put down. So you know what?
We're using fake money here.
Yeah.
No, I don't think we have. Do we have Buffalo Wild Wings in Canada? I don't think so.
I have no idea.
I don't think so, dude.
Not that I know of.
No, we have St. Louis Wings or St. Louis Wings. I don't actually know.
I don't even know if we have like. Oh shit! Did my camera freeze? It totally did, didn't it?
What?
On the stream, it froze. Hold on.
Did it?
We good? No, hold on. I gotta plug it in and unplug it.
I don't know, I'm not huge on wings. I'm more of a. I like steak. So there's a steak place that a chain that a small chain that we usually go to, but like we usually go to it. I'm thinking of something different. Oh yeah.
My cam froze. Hold on, I'm gonna try and fix this. 1 second. Video capture device. Yeah. Okay, it should work now. Oh no, people are gonna see through the fucking. Oh no.
The illusion of competence.
The illusion, yeah, of that I know what I'm doing, which I fucking don't. There we go. Now we're good. Okay, my face is back in. I need to fucking. Okay, hold on. Like that. I have no idea what I'm doing. That's good enough. I'm close enough. Okay, here we go. We did it. We did it.
No. I was thinking of going to like a brew pub or something. Kind of in that mood.
That could work.
But I went to Craft the other day, and they had this amazing amber there. So I'm just kind of in that. I'm kind of in that mood. They had 3 ciders, so it was like, oh my god, heaven.
Sick.
Like generic ciders, but it was like, yeah, sweet.
Yeah. I don't know. Do we start a new park without Ivan, or is he gonna come in?
I mean, we could just add him halfway, and I don't think I've gotten a message. Oh shit, I got a message.
Oh my god, dude, get on your shit.
It was now. It was 3 minutes ago, or now. It's unclear. My computer thing's frozen.
All right, bring him in, dude.
Yeah, he said ready. Yeah, it was 3 minutes ago. He said ready, and Charlie's cam is frozen too. Haha.
What a guy.
What a fucking nerd.
Oh no, Veemon's here. Luckily I got mod privileges so I can ban him.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yo, how do I actually add him to a call? I don't know. I can block him.
Go to the plus sign, add friends to DM by the search bar on the top right.
Oh. Okay.
You did it.
Still fucking dabbing goddamn Polyworld. There we go.
Okay.
Ivan, what Pokemon is that? Poliwhirl or what is that? What is that? What is that? What is the dab?
Polydab.
No, but what Poly is it?
Whirl.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
He's the cuter one.
Ivan, what does Freddy do? Does he share a screen on Discord? Or does he stream the game that he's playing? Because I have the option to stream RollerCoaster Tycoon and it doesn't load on Discord.
He shares on Discord, but normally we use Zoom for our chat.
Okay, gotcha.
So it's a little bit easier.
So I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to watch me in real time because it's not working whatever I do on here. Because it's not letting me share the window. So you guys are just gonna be entertaining while I play this bullshit. So we're gonna start a new park now.
great map economy, by the way. Like you didn't space, like you could have like those rides you have out there. Those only constitute like half the map space. Not even.
Yeah,
that.
but dude, I already had 2 pirate ships, man. I had nothing to work with. I used all the rides.
That's true. The double pirate ship combo
Yeah, man.
for that speed roller coaster speed run.
Which was perfect because the one that I had, I've won at $3 and one at $4. And the one at $4 has a longer line the whole time. People are stupid.
But one's just better. One's a classic, you know.
Oh, this one has water. Should we go with this one? Leafy Lake.
I knew you were gonna go to Leafy Lake. It's always the next one.
This is water, dude.
It's just a big old lake.
There's Dynamite Dunes, but you already have like a big roller coaster there, and that's cheating. I don't want to start with something.
I like Dynamite Dunes. That's a nice.
Let's go to Leafy Lake. Let's take a peek. Oh, it's all water. What's this bullshit? Ugh.
Some kind of
Which
water
one?
park? Fuck that.
Yeah, this one is all Leafy
No,
Lake.
Leafy Lake's not all water. There's space in the back.
There's like a oh yeah, no, you're right. There is a shit ton of space in the back. Okay, never mind. I'm just dumb.
I remember all this stuff, man. I played the hell out of this as a kid, and it just burned in my memory.
Okay, let's take a look at our goals here. So 500 guests. Okay, it's the end of October year 3, so we want 500 guests and park rating of 600. Okay, so let's fucking focus on some landscaping. I gotta set up some ramps back here where the trees are, where it's like I don't want to. Well, should I just flatten it all out? Or should I put some ramps in there? Because like there's like this section here that's higher, and then it's lower going up towards it, and then back behind it.
Well, it depends. Do you like Alberta or Saskatchewan more?
Manitoba.
Get some polar bears. Get some polar bears in a city called the Peg. That's all I've got. I don't know much about Manitoba. No one does.
Yeah, I don't think anyone lives there.
No, I don't really know if anyone lives there so much as they commute through there on a daily basis.
Yeah. Ivan, what's your expert opinion? Should I do any landscaping here? Like, what should I be doing here? Should I flatten this out, or...?
No, I mean, but when I do this, I always build along the coast, all the gentle and the thrill rides, and I save that bag space for the big roller coasters. Is what I do.
Yeah. So you probably just like put a path like along the.
Yep, I just built a big old wooden roller coaster right there. One of the pre-made ones. Save yourself some time and.
Gotcha. All right. No,
once you got the money.
Maybe I'll take down some trees. Actually, I probably don't even have to take down the trees. I can just probably build the roller coaster on top of it. All right. So. Let's put some rides around here then. Let's start with the boats and stuff. Boats and hose. Let's put rowing boats here somewhere. Oh, the fucking platform. How the fuck do I build this? I forget how to build a platform. I forgot how to build a platform. Oh no.
I don't have the answer.
See the oh wow, this looks different from the original.
Yeah.
Oh, you just built that right in the water. You just built that right in the water. See?
Just place it on the water.
And make sure see the forward arrow. That's where the boat will come out. And make sure that's facing out. And make sure the boat can get back in as well. So you want it kind of adjacent. You want it parallel to the shore.
All right. In that case. I'll go along with maybe the front here. Actually, yeah, I guess I have to figure out. I have to place it with like the entrance and exit in mind with the lineup. Unless there, or no, maybe is there not an entrance for this one then?
Oh, those are entrance. You just gotta add to it later, just like any custom ride.
Okay.
But you want it parallel to shore. You want horizontal ends matching.
Fuck,
but
okay,
I wouldn't even. Honestly, I wouldn't even waste time with the boat here. They're just a waste of time because guests go out and they take forever to come back in. So it's just long lines. You don't make much money. They're not that thrilling to begin with.
All right, in that case,
I don't waste time with those.
All right, I'll throw in a pirate ship because it seems to work.
Dude, when in doubt.
Oh, there's no pirate ship yet. All right, in that case. Let's start with a fucking merry-go-round, because that was a big hit in the last one.
I like it, I like it.
I'll put in the corner here, maybe? Put in the back corner?
Someone's like, what if Leafy Lake is Ivan's source of power? Dude, I'm from Leafy Lake.
Shit.
I went to Leafy Lake High. Go Leafs.
Don't ever say go Leafs in our presence.
Lake High Leafs.
Yeah, I know. As soon as I said that, I almost ducked like about to throw something at me. How dare he say the name of a better Canadian hockey team?
Oh,
I'm gonna throw a paper airplane all the way to Michigan. How dare you?
All the way to the World
It's coming.
Trade
It's
Center.
coming. It's in the wind now.
I don't know what I'm doing, man. I'm. Like,
why are you building all the way? Oh, sorry. I thought you turn everything around.
Oh, yeah,
I
no,
thought
I
you were
flipped-
like
I
the back
flipped
of
the
the
whole
park.
map around.
Like, why are you putting the merry-go-round at the back of the park? Just use the space wisely. Start from the end. Start from the beginning and work your way up there.
let's put on a test run. All right, so let's go.
Someone's
with...
your mom with the granddaughter.
We all want to
Granddaughter
know.
of
We all
Hitler,
want to know
yeah.
the answer.
I love that.
Let's make a
Never
nice
gave a
long-
definitive no.
That's true.
No,
You
he
never
did
did.
not. No, so who knows? Everything's up in the air until the finale, you know?
Gotta leave
Who
your running
knows?
options open. Be a hell of a twist, though. I'll tell you that much
I don't
right
wanna
now.
do
Be a
that.
hell of a twist.
It should be the... Actually, no, it's the light brown. It's gonna all match.
That's how I was talking with someone during recording today. I was just like, man, there's like little things that we hinted towards that we might never even address, just because we just don't have runtime.
The lore is too deep.
The
You're on
the lore is
JoyRide
too deep
Entertainment.
sometimes. Sometimes the lore can be that's the fun. You know, the best world building is when you can't even show half of it. It just
Yeah.
exists in the background.
Yo, real question and potential spoilers for My Hero, but stuff you've already done in your abridged. How long are they actually in fucking school?
I never set a timetable,
No,
but
no, I mean not
think-
like
I
in your
think-
abridged. I mean like in the show. Like, is it literally just the one arc while they're in academia?
Oh, currently in the manga, I think they did one semester. Took us because I don't understand because Japan's very different with how they do school,
Yeah.
so I don't understand. But they're currently in the fall semester, going towards winter right now. They had a summer break in between, so I think maybe they start in the spring because the sakura, the cherry blossom. I think that's when they start school.
Well,
We got a fry.
So they start in
It's just like-
spring, so it hasn't even been a year yet in that show.
Okay, because it's just like because I like watching your abridged. It's like they are barely in academia at all, and I haven't watched the original.
Oh
series.
yeah, I
So I was just
barely addressed the school
Okay.
in the bridge.
Like,
In the
fucking
original,
mixed up.
they spent a lot more time in the school.
Oh, okay, cool.
Except not really. I say in the current arc, like the current arc, they're definitely in school. But for a while after that All for One arc, yeah, they kind of screw around a lot.
Have
Like,
you
they go
gotten
meet-
past like
they-
episode 2 or 3, Prescott?
No, I've only watched the first 2 episodes of the original show.
original?
Or the
Are,
second.
are you planning on
Season
watching the
2 is
rest with Kamish or?
Eventually, yeah, I guess. I don't
Season
know.
2 is very good. I personally enjoy season 1, but a lot of people don't like it, and in the ratings, it didn't do that well.
I
But season
didn't
2
like
was-
season 1 that much either, but season
Yeah.
2 fucking grabbed me by the nuts. Just like
Season
you're
the
in it
direction's
now, man.
amazing. It's
so good.
amazing.
Season 2
And the
of
mess
Manga is
talk and
phenomenal.
no about, I was like, man, what's going on with season 3? Because it's not nearly as good. He's like, oh, because all the good directors went to the movie. I was like, oh, that's fucking right.
I still haven't seen any of season 3. I'm just gonna binge it.
Season 3.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
the
the
first
plan,
arc
'cause
is
I watched- 'cause
the
I
first
watched-
core, the second core is like, eh.
Yeah, I watched season 2 with Naomi, so the plan is that we're gonna watch season 3 together as well. We're just gonna binge it like fucking as fast as possible. 'cause-
Yeah, me and Kenono, we basically during the last the summer anime jock, we basically said we're calling it now. This is the end of the phenomenon of My Hero. It's never gonna
Really?
be as good. It's never gonna be as popular unless they can somehow bring their best directors back for season 4. Because right now, like this current core is not gonna do it for anybody.
Fuck,
It's
that's
good
close.
for the hardcore fans like me because we want to see more. What was going on behind the scenes because they've added more and they've added filler that's quite entertaining. But for the mainstream, there's no way they will not enjoy that.
That's pretty sad, actually.
So you said they went
Just how
to
it
you
is.
said they went to a movie like the My Hero. Is there a My Hero movie or what?
Yeah, there's a movie that came out this summer. It's premiering in it. The English dub's premiering in LA next week, and they premiered the original dub. Sorry, the Japanese sub. They premiered that at Anime Expo
Oh.
earlier this year. That came out in
I
America.
remember
That
people were
technically
talking
came out in
about,
America
like-
before Japan.
Yeah, people were like in line for hours in like 100-degree weather to catch it.
Yep.
And, like,
I was just I was recording with the voice actors for Abridged Froggy today. She was there. She said it was ridiculous.
Man, where do I want to put up food?
I'm curious. What is the movie like? What's it about then? If you're still...
It takes place, I think. It takes place before the 3rd season. But there was a filler episode last week that took place before the movie does. It was really weird.
Oh man, where do I put food? Because I don't want to. I need to find like a little nook somewhere that I can't fit a ride.
Yes, Kayla's like, I'm sure the ratings will go back up for the overhaul arc. Overhaul arc is terrible. That's the problem. It's too predictable. It's too long. But if they get the same directors they had for season 2. Specifically, whoever directed the Stain fight to do the overhaul arc.
Oh, the Stain fight was fucking awesome, man.
As someone who had to pour over every individual frame because of episode 16 of the Abridged, I didn't realize. I really enjoyed it when I saw it, but I didn't realize how brilliantly framed it is. Oh my god, there are some beautiful shots in that. Bidoof, which Abridged Froggy? Well, it's not much of a at this point. M. Catwood's played the character longer than anyone has, and any of the other voice actresses combined. So
that's true. Yeah. How many episodes is Mina Froggy?
Only one. That's it. All the other voice actresses, only one episode each. It was Lee, it was Mina, and I think Allie recorded, but she never premiered. It was in season 2-ish.
2-ish, okay.
And then, because that scene got cut, and then Catwood showed up in the middle of season 2, and I was like, okay, you're gonna be Froggy when we get to her.
Nice. Throw a repairman in here, but can't have fucking fun walking around doing fuck all, homie. I'll throw a security guard in here and throw a handyman in here. Just for the hell of it. Alright. I need some food here.
I heard you guys talking about Attack on Titan. If you want to get back in, season 3 is very good. I think it's my favorite season.
Oh, I think you mentioned that, yeah.
Yeah, we still haven't seen season 2, man, so...
Season 2, I mean, if you're like me and you're all in on... Because I'm just a shonen junkie, so, I mean, I'm all in on it. But the problem with season 2 is that, like, as Prescott said, they waited way too long. 4 years.
That's too long.
How quickly pop culture moves.
Yeah.
People just don't want that anymore. I was at these are all the same conversations I had during Anime Jock, but like just the zeitgeist moves on. That post-apocalyptic pseudo-zombie crap, people don't want that anymore. And so yeah, they got caught with their pants down in season 2. Like, oh wow, they really love this people getting mauled shit. Let's put that in there. And people are like, no, we really don't like that anymore.
We like superheroes now.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not superheroes because Japan has been surprisingly tame on superheroes. There was One Punch Man, there was My Hero, and that's it.
Well, that's because superheroes are a Western thing, though.
Yeah, they are. They're a very Western thing. Those shows don't actually do that well in Japan, but they have very high international appeal. And that's why they make them. They're made by companies who have good international appeal. Madhouse for One Punch Man, Toho for My Hero. But all those other companies, yeah, you'll never see Toei making a superhero show. That's for sure. Yeah. So basically, what Studio Wit did this time is they said screw it. Instead of doubling down, they decided, you know what? People are iffy on us. Let's just get the opportunity to experiment, see what happens. And they got in close contact with the author of the manga. They say, want to do something different? Like, let's do a little alt universe shit. And he's like, okay, let's do it. And so this season it's totally still the same. It's still that dark fantasy horror, but it's through the lens of a political thriller.
Oh.
And it's not humans versus titans currently. It's humans versus humans. There hasn't been a single Titan fight yet, and they're already 8 episodes in.
Shit, okay.
And it's been very good. It's been very, very good. I have enjoyed it.
It actually does have me kind of interested, honestly.
Yes, that's the best way to put it. It's very interesting. You're very fascinated. You're gripped. Good story, good mystery character. I actually care about the side characters. Aaron isn't as big a piece of shit. Actually, Aaron's barely there in this arc.
He's kind of a generic ass protagonist. If we can go back, I don't know if you, like, you mentioned that the whole zombie thing went away, and you're right on that degree. Like, you're right with that.
Oh, I'm very correct, man. Nobody's watching The Walking Dead anymore. I'm sorry, no one's
not. The Walking Dead's also gone to shit. But I don't know if any show could survive 4 years. Like Game of Thrones is taking 2 years to make their final.
They'll be fine. That's
They'll
a
be
phenomenon.
fine. They'll be fine. Well, 2 years again. That's half.
Game of Thrones is too big to fucking die out before a last season.
It's too big to fail. Anime is so
also,
niche.
It's the finale. Also, it's the end of the end. Like
yeah, it's the last season. They could take 5 years to make, and the hype will never die down.
You gotta remember, because everything was going up against Attack on Titan season 2. Like I said before, it missed the zeitgeist. Anime is very niche to begin with.
Well, it's
so
niche,
you've lost that Netflix.
Long. That's 4 years is so
and Funimation does not. I was talking to Ivan Man because he recorded for All for One a couple days ago, and we talked about how simuldubbing with Funimation, I think, is one of the biggest contributors to success of My Hero Academia, because it did not do well in Japan. It did well in America because there were dubs almost immediately. Whereas Attack on Titan, they never did that. Funimation waits for the entire season, and then they Blu-ray, and that's just in this current market, that's too long. And I'm looking at, I don't think Funimation's simuldubbing anything right now, because I think Colleen and all them are really busy. They might be doing Review Starlight, but that's not really gripping the mainstream. Let me see, who's got Review Starlight? Because I know that's being not simuldubbed, but it's kind of behind. They're not simuldubbing anything right now, because this is con season. There you go. He's putting that roller coaster back there.
I gotta figure out where the entrance is. I can't see shit with all these trees. I think I'm gonna take down some of these trees.
Okay, look at the little gray, sorry, the brown box. The brown box. You see how some of the truck is lit up white? That tells you the entrance.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. I gotta find it again because I just closed it. Where was it? It was one of the smaller ones. It was Ricochet. Or actually, which one do I want?
Someone's like, Toei will never make a superhero show. I like to direct your attention to the great Saiyaman arc of DBZ. that's Toriyama. That's Toriyama having fun. That's not Toei.
Let's go with a Splinter, actually. Let's go. Oh, it's over here. I think.
You're a hell of a selection of roller coasters. I guess this is like a deluxe version of the game, though, eh?
Yeah, it's like the complete like remastered.
That's cool. I just have I think I have the second one. I have the second with the expansion packs on my Mac if it's still functional.
Oh, there's the pathway there. Okay, I see the pathway now. Okay, we're good. Let's put this right here. I think.
I'm trying to think what else, but yeah, this has been a very lean season for anime, which has been an absolute shame because of ever since fall 2016, anime's been in a hell of a streak. Like, there's always been something for the mainstream to enjoy, and there's been sleeper hits for the hardcore fans that have been just incredibly well made. And this summer has just been a travesty. Just nothing that's really gripping anybody. See, even My Hero can't keep
attention to anime recently. I need to get back on it.
I have to, because this channel's anime. Whether we like it or not, it's anime adjacent now. I have to be caught up on that shit. But like I said, not that I was complaining. I said since 2016, but now I'm complaining because it's just been garbage.
Yeah.
And this fall's not looking too good either. Unless you're into the sequel series. There's Golden Kamuy and JoJo Part 5. Which is very niche on its own.
I've been meaning to finally watch some JoJo, but
like back in the day, I'd be like, "Yo, watch it all from the beginning." Screw that. They're dubbing Part 4 on Toonami right now. Watch that. Part 4 is incredible. Yeah, see, I shouldn't be talking crap because I haven't seen Cells at Work. So once it Cells at Work is the best part, it just looks like more cute, you know, let's buy our time because there's really nothing to watch this season. That's what it feels like to me.
I've never heard of cells at work.
It's basically cute. Like it's like Osmosis Jones, but with cute anime girls.
Oh,
That's what it really
I love
is.
it. I love it.
Yeah, that's what it is. Why does everyone in Part 5 JoJo look like trannies? Well, welcome to the rest of JoJo, because that's like Part 4 is like the transition of Akira. That's his name, right? God, you guys would know. JoJo manga artist. But that's when his art's when the mangaka's artist style. Hiroki Araki, that's his name. Guy's like the guy looks like the same age for the past like 20 years, maybe more. Ariaki, yeah. His art style transitioned in the middle of Part 4, and then ever since Part 5 onward, his characters have looked more svelte, and he's really come of his own. Because before then, they all just looked like Fist of the North Star ripoffs. But yeah, everyone looks very feminine now, and yeah, that's just how the rest of the series looks like now, like it or not.
I'm not sure what to do with this section now, because I kind of have this weird. I don't know if I should put more food there. That doesn't make any sense. I'll put like a restroom there. That's what I'll do.
And stack a bunch of bathrooms on top of each other.
Do you ever watch Blade Runner 2049?
I did. It was boring. It wasn't for me, but it was a very beautiful looking film.
It was pretty as hell.
It was no, I mean, it was incredible. Like I watched it, I enjoyed the first time, but when I kind of thought back on it, wow, those were some beautiful frames.
Oh yeah, no. Well, I watched Ghost in the Shell, like the movie afterwards.
Which one, the anime or
the Scarlett Johansson one? And it's just like this is, cause it sort of goes with the same sort of utopia dystopia aesthetic, but it's not nearly as pretty. And I didn't really realize when I was watching.
Well, it's not nearly as polished. One's a cash in, the other one, I mean, people can complain about 2049, but man, all things, because that movie was better looking than it deserved to be.
No, it's so fucking pretty.
Oh my god! The story's not for me. Some people really like the story, and great. I'm glad people enjoy it for holistically.
Yeah.
But wow.
I've never seen the first one, and I thought the plot was very good and stood alone.
But wow. It's just I'm thinking about it right now. We don't deserve a sequel film never deserves to look that good.
Well, a sequel film, what, 20 years, 30 years later after the original?
30 years, I think now.
Yeah.
Maybe more. We're getting up there.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting old. It's inevitable.
You kids are still in your early 20s.
Yeah, but like I feel like an 85-year-old. Man, I'm just doing 3 sprints at the park with my dog, and suddenly I'm ready to sit down for the next 12 hours.
Oh, jeez. Relax.
No. He's so cute. I need to get stronger.
It's another Fury Road
Yeah.
scenario. Someone said, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Fury Road's I think it's a great film.
Oh, it's phenomenal. Yeah.
I really like that. George Miller, man. Goes from making happy children's films about penguins dancing to that. What a glow up!
I feel like I didn't appreciate how pretty that was when I watched it initially, because like it takes some thought and some review and stuff. Because I don't watch a ton of films.
Well, there's too much going on in Fury Road. There's a lot going on.
That's true.
Surprisingly, for a desert backdrop, there's a lot to really.
But it is undeniably pretty.
I still haven't seen it since I saw it in theaters. Like I saw it in theaters and I haven't watched it again since, but I friggin' loved it. I couldn't believe that 2 hours of nothing but action worked, but it did.
It worked beautifully.
It worked.
I haven't seen
because he used action to communicate the story. Like that was just.
That's true.
When you got a master like George Miller behind the camera, I mean that's what happens. Someone said better than Dunkirk. Hey, I like Dunkirk.
I still haven't seen it. Yeah, I didn't see it still.
Here's the thing. I don't think I would bother unless you can find it in IMAX or in a theater. I think you would need to bother.
Oh, Rex got that. Yeah.
A big part of it is it's one of those films that's meant to be seen in theaters. It's very intense. You need that big screen. You need to feel like you're a part of it.
Yeah, my brother and my dad went and they were like, "Man, we thought we were gonna go fucking deaf."
It's intense. I felt like my ass was good. I don't think I could shit diamonds after that film. It's intense. But the story, like I said, if you're looking for story, there's no fucking story in Dunkirk.
No. Well, it's the story.
That's not the point. It's not the point.
No. I keep
I'm
mixing it up with
running
like
out of
Hacksaw
money.
Ridge just because they're like at the same time.
Hacksaw Ridge is quite the interesting little film.
Is it actually as good as I've heard it is?
It's a charming little film. It's better than it deserves to be. Very interesting casting choice. Like the whole film, I wouldn't say it's it's like it's kind of like confusing. It's a spectacle for the wrong reasons. You're like, what are they really doing that? Like, Vince Vaughn plays a drill instructor.
Really?
Yeah, and he does a very
yeah.
good job. He owns.
And
he
Andrew
really
Garfield's
owns
in that, right?
Yeah, Andrew Garfield's it. And like I say, tonally, because it's about a guy who won't kill anybody. He just, you know,
He's a medic.
He's just a medic. He just medics. He just saves people, and you can tell the producers really got in there and felt like there was no confidence in it. Like, oh, people are not going to see a film like that. We need some action scenes. So there's a part where Andrew Garfield picks up half a man's body and uses it like a Captain America shield.
Fuck.
And you're like, what the hell? But it's like, it's not even bad. It's just, it's just like really weirdly compelling. Like they really made that decision. Okay. It works. It's a very odd duck of a film, and it's definitely worth a watch if you got some time.
I think it's on Netflix now, so I might give it.
It might be, yeah. Yeah, it's not bad. It really ain't half bad. I'm a sucker for World War films.
I mean, there's a lot you can, like, there's a lot to choose from there in terms of.
But yeah, because the
like,
cast, Andrew Garfield, like the casting decisions were quite interesting.
I need to wait until I'm not fucking in debt anymore. Give it some time.
I've been on a dry spell with films because my theater ain't showing jack crap. But I finally got in their ear. I think they're gonna show Black Klansman, so I'll be there to see that.
Were you on? Someone was saying that's supposed to be pretty good. Yeah, there's not much in theaters right now. I don't forget who I was talking to about that. Was it you guys who was talking about there's not much in theaters? Or
maybe I have like 8 free movies saved up right now, and I just don't want to see anything.
Yeah, there's been a dry fall. Let me see if I can look up my list if these things are actually coming out, because they change dates on us super hard. Like case in point, I thought we were gonna get the Goosebumps sequel this year, but maybe we're not, because I've seen no trailer that's supposed to come up like within a month.
No.
You know what I'm excited for in 2019? Fucking How to Train Your Dragon 3.
Oh wow, that's coming. When's that coming out?
I don't remember. Spring or summer.
Oh, spring. So we still got some time. Oh, I know what's coming out in a month. First Man by Damien Chazelle. He did La La Land and he did Whiplash.
Oh shit.
Okay.
And I've already got guys who've seen it early screenings and they said it's incredible.
What's it about?
It's about the first the moon landing.
Oh, right. No,
and it's from a very grounded perspective. They said like they don't romanticize it. They said they make it look really gritty and screwed up. They said it's really intense.
Is that the one people were getting angry about because they're not going to have the American flag on the?
I heard about that. I mean, who loves marketing, kids? Let's get everyone up in arms to see this film.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just gonna remove it for the Chinese markets, I think.
I don't know, man. I didn't.
Because man, China's got its hands around Hollywood's balls, man. My God.
There's just so much shit nowadays that I see the headline, I'm like, I don't need to know the rest of
it. I just don't care. Like,
I don't need to.
People are mad at Nike right now, and it's like once again, they're just it's buying and it's getting people up in arms. Oh, I'm gonna buy all this Nike gear and then burn it. Nike's like just laughing all the way to the bank. All right. Ooh, the director of It Follows is making something new. Mr. Host says, Under the Silver Lake. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Yeah, like First Man by Damien Chazelle. It's all I care about because no sign of a Goosebumps coming out. Unfortunately, because I really enjoyed the first one. Venom looks like garbage because Sony doesn't learn. I don't give a rat's about Fantastic Beasts. No trailer for Holmes and Watson by Will Ferrell.
Oh wait, what?
They're making a Sherlock Holmes. Him and John C. Reilly are coming back, but no trailer, so who knows if it's coming out. X-Men Dark Phoenix. Who gives a rat's about that? No trailer still.
What are they doing? Or did that get canceled? The one with Maisie Williams, the X-Men horror movie.
The X-Men horror movie. It keeps getting delayed.
Yeah.
For reshoots. And at this point, it's like, man, Disney's just creeping right in.
Yeah.
Like, are they gonna even let that thing get released now?
Looks like an interesting concept. Yeah.
Creed 2's coming out, but it's not directed. It's not directed by what's his face? Not Ryan Coogler. So who knows? That can be really up in the air.
Could be. Yeah.
The foundation built by the first one is pretty solid, so that should help.
I mean, you're building off of also. Like,
but Ryan Coogler really made that film.
Oh, he's a great director. Yeah. He did that. He did obviously.
He
Black
wrote
Panther.
it too.
He did. What was the one he did before that? That was really good.
Fruitvale Station.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, so that's it for the fall. Oh, Wreck-It Ralph 2. That's a gimme.
Right.
And we're all gonna see that and laugh at the Disney princesses breaking the fourth wall.
Aquaman. I'm gonna see Aquaman.
Who was I talking to about that? Me and Doc are talking about how we're more interested in seeing Shazam than we are.
Shazam looks good, man.
Shazam looks like the greatest YouTube original I've ever seen. I'm not being ironic. I unironically adore what I see so far of Shazam. I want it to look that cheap, and I want it. It looks like they're just gonna take a small little gamble. They're gonna throw a couple $1,000,000, and then see how much it makes. I hope it makes like 10 times its budget in the box office.
I think they released like that and the Aquaman trailer at like the same time. And I've heard.
Yeah, they did.
More, like,
they did because it was at a convention. And yeah. Aquaman clearly has all this budget. It looks incredible.
Oh yeah.
At times, if you saw my tweets, there's a couple shots where I'm like, "Is this Shark Boy and Lava Girl?" And I don't like the way Manta looks. He looks too cute. I'm not that's supposed to be very intimidating. There is a way to do Manta. Watch Young Justice when they make the eyes very slitty and alien. It's like they did like someone who created that suit for that movie was just like doesn't understand the laws of pedomorphism. Because when you make a big
laws of seeing out of your suit.
When you make a big head with big eyes on a smaller body, like relatively smaller body, it looks like a child. It looks like a baby. It can elicit no natural response other than that's adorable. I need to raise it. And it looks adorable. Like me and Doc poured over the trailer footage, and we're like, we couldn't stop laughing at it. Like, just under no circumstances that thing intimidating.
Actually, let me take a look at this.
And that's what we're like. You know what? Somehow, I feel like Shazam should have got Aquaman's budget, and Aquaman should have got Shazam's budget. Because if Aquaman just doubled down, on being crap, it would be pretty good.
Well, you need the budget if you're doing a big special effects thing where everything's underwater and those all the
yeah.
You need the.
But
budget.
I mean, man, those effects they look amazing. They look amazing, and but it's just so boring. Like it looks good, but I'm so like the trailer was putting me to sleep. There's nothing interesting going on. As good as it looks, there's nothing.
Yeah, those eyes are bad. It looks like Stewie Griffin.
It does. It absolutely does.
He was jacked to shit.
Yep. But where's Shazam with fucking Zach? What's his name? He's from Chuck.
I'll look it up one sec.
Zachary Levi, I think his name is.
I think so.
In his fucking foam padded suit with a giant LED lightning bolt. Halloween costume.
Levi, you got it, yeah.
And it just looks cheap and hilarious, and I love it.
Strong. Is he from Kingsman? That's what I know him from. The villain's from Kingsman. Or no, the Dr. Thaddeus. Who the fuck is that? I don't even know who that is. Thaddeus Savannah. Who the fuck is that? Okay, but yeah. I guess the villain. Oh, the villain is from. Yeah, from Kingsman.
Oh yeah.
Is the villain not fucking Black Adam? I think, or whatever his name is.
Black Adam? No, that's The Rock. The Rock is gonna be Black Adam.
Oh, so they're doing. I guess that'd be a sequel then, or something. Then shit.
Yeah, I forgot. Until you brought that up, I didn't realize The Rock is gonna be Black Adam. He's gonna be in the Shazam film, I assume.
He's gonna be in the DCU.
Well, him being in the DCU was a given. But the fact that he's gonna be in Shazam, the goofiest, most feel-good YouTube Red original, coming out next year.
Funny, though. The Rock can be funny.
No. I'm so happy The Rock's in it because that just makes it. Oh, that's already a great film. Now it's gonna be even greater. Because the Rock can fit in that kind of world.
That's true.
You ever seen Jumanji, the new one?
No.
Not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's goofy.
I know, but I just don't want to watch it. Like nothing about that seems appealing to me.
I know. Yeah, you don't have to, but I'm just saying, like, if you were forced, you wouldn't have a bad time.
Also, doesn't help that I remember like the first one being like making me like super fucking sad with the with like the guy getting trapped in the game for like decades. Like that hit me like for some reason like oh.
That happens again in that one too. There's someone who's in there.
It just hurts.
Oh, Bidoof, is it The Rock or Dwayne Johnson? I think it's Dwayne Johnson this time, not The Rock.
It's unclear. Yo, apparently John Cena auditioned for the role of Shazam.
Of course he did. Boo, go away. Stay out of YouTube. I'm trying to like ironically say it's a YouTube film so that I unironically say it from now. Like I actually force myself to believe it is going to be on YouTube. And I get super excited.
Legally.
As a rental, like immediately there'll be a pre-rental immediately after it's released.
You know what is on YouTube? My Hero Abridged.
Yeah, that's a good fanfic.
Yeah, man.
There have been some harsh comments lately.
Like really, just specifically lately.
Like make me laugh. Let me see if I can find some good ones. Like someone's like, "Hey, are there subtitles?" Because I'm tired of the voice actors slurring. I'm like, maybe you should just learn to listen, because I don't know who the fuck you're talking about. They're pretty entertaining though. I would like if there's one thing I want to talk to Logan about, I just want to compare comments. See, I know he's got a good collection too.
Yeah.
When's Captain Marvel coming out? Before Avengers 2, yeah.
It was supposed to be later this year, but as I said, once again, no trailer. But I bet you we see. Are there any? I mean, look, I'm gonna look that up because
it's saying 2019. It's saying March 2019 right now.
They're saying they moved it to spring.
Yeah. And then Avengers Infinity War.
I shit you not. Just an hour ago, here comes a news article. Brie Larson teases massive Captain Marvel debut tomorrow.
Oh.
Speak the devil's name and she shall appear. There, we're gonna get our trailer footage because it said we should be getting we should be getting some trailers coming soon for lots of shows and movies coming out. Because it's just that due time. We're getting that fall slate of films. They gotta get in their marketing material.
And so the next Avengers movie is what, May next year then?
Yes. Like Captain Marvel has to come out first.
Yeah. I like how fucking after all this time, the two Captain Marvels come out at the same time, basically, in the movies, with Captain Marvel and then Shazam, aka Captain Marvel. Like, of course they do.
Good. Don't at me until we get Miss Marvel, dog. All right.
Yeah.
I'm serious. We need some more kids in the MCU. If Spider-Man proved it, there's a niche market for that. Give me the young Nova.
But Spider-Man is Spider-Man, you know.
I know, but like I'm just saying, like if because Sony is absolutely freaking like ass backwards. They don't know what they're doing.
No, they don't.
If I was Marvel, I'd start being more friendly with those Sony collaborations. I'd be like, okay, let's get Kamala Khan in the Spider-Man corner. Let's get whoever the young Nova's name is. Let's get those kids commingling and working together and doing their own things.
Well, I mean,
because they can operate very well together.
I don't know if Nova is from the planet with all the Nova Corps, or is that different? I don't know the kid.
The kid version is not. He's from Earth.
Okay, because I was saying he's fucked if it is.
Oh yeah, they're gone. That was like
Yeah.
one of my. That's one thing. One of those things with like everyone's like, oh, the undead Thor, and they know, and like that's the one that bugged me was the fact that off-screen Xandar just disappeared. They're like, oh yeah, Xandar's gone.
What
that
happened?
first one that we got very attached to. Wow, that's in the very first film they made a big snuff about, and now it's just gone. Okay. Oh, Guardians 3.
That's
happening
right now.
Maybe it's never happening.
Yeah.
And that's fine. And that's fine by me. I don't want anyone else. Unless you tell me Takai Waititi, I don't want no one else touching Guardians.
What about Ryan Coogler?
Nope. Because if Black Panther proved everything, sorry, it proved anything, it's that even as a strong narrative voice as Ryan Coogler still gets Kevin Feige over his shoulder.
Yeah.
Not to say that Kevin Feige doesn't play a big role in Guardians, because he does. Because James Gunn isn't that good.
No.
But he helps with the interactions, the writing aspect. If we're talking about the world building, that's Kevin Feige. He's what makes that world alive. Man, DC's just miserable. DC's just absolutely miserable. So, like, out of fairness, I want to talk about DC a little more, but man, DC got nothing going on.
No.
Besides Shazam. Shazam is going to make 20 times its budget. I'm saying it right now.
I'm curious.
It's going to be a hit. It's going to make more profit than fucking any of those films combined.
More than Wonder Woman?
Oh, that's right. It won't make more than Wonder Woman. That's another discussion me and Doc had. It might
be more profitable, but it will not make more money than Wonder Woman.
How upsetting Wonder Woman really is in the grand scheme. It's just another brilliant example that you can have all the right pieces in play, and DC can still screw it all up. Because like the second act of Wonder Woman is incredible. The first act is just passable exposition and all that. Second act is incredible. Like even DC Universal tone works for that. That's the first time that gritty, dark, blue-gray color scheme actually worked. And then the third act is like, oh, it's a video game again.
Yeah.
Like, they could have made, like, after she killed the first general, I'm like, oh, I guess mankind is flawed. And that's how you explain Wonder Woman, like, disappearing for a while. Just the disillusion on that. Like, that could have been such brave storytelling and ending. And, like, nope, it actually was the God of War. Because then all the Nazis are freaking hugging at the end after he's defeated. I'm like, oh my God. How? You literally went against your own grain, DC, and just found... You just want to ruin everything.
Okay, so I can't find Shazam's budget. I don't think it's public, but...
No, you won't know until later. Because they're definitely purposely hiding it, because it's definitely cheap. It's like a fraction of their other films. I can't wait. I can't wait for that thing to kick ass. I can't wait. I mean, DC will find a way to screw it up, but
probably. What does DC do after this? What's the next superhero then? After you, I mean,
Green Lantern, as they tease in Justice League. How's that for your first introduction to Green Lantern?
Oh,
like they're so ashamed of Green Lantern, even though that's their fault and not the character's fault, that they won't show the character directly. Like, oh yeah, this thing exists.
That's right. They did kill off that. They had that one Green Lantern die in that early, yeah.
Man.
Besides that, though, fucking Hawk Girl.
No way. She'll show up.
No.
She'll show up. I mean, even Hawk Girl's race, weren't they in the flashbacks of Justice League?
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure they were. But yeah, there won't be no Hawk Girl. There won't. I'm sorry, but I think it's gonna.
Well, no, she's only popular because of that Justice League show. That's it. That's the only thing she's popular in.
If even that, they're gonna have to the reset button. I'm sorry.
Yeah, already. Not
because Affleck doesn't want to come back.
Oh right.
Freaking that whole botch with the mustache thing in between Mission Impossible and Justice League with Henry Cavill, like just the utter disrespect. Because if that was a Marvel film, like Marvel would be sending people to kill those filmmakers. They'd be sending people over to kill Paramount. Like, you don't screw with people like that. And DC and Warner Brothers is like, okay, I guess he has to keep the mustache. We'll figure this out. How sad. How sad. This is the disrespect and the pitifulness of all that situation.
For real, it's like ridiculous.
Yeah, that wasn't. I mean,
grow
I
some
like
balls,
Justice
DC. Fuck.
I like Justice League a lot more than I thought I would. Like the movie, I was expecting the movie to be complete and utter garbage, and it was fun.
Justice League, I mean, I actually had an okay time with it, even though it sucked. It was a fun little train wreck to watch.
Well, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
Like, oh no, because our expectations are so tanked now. That's the only thing they have going for them right now.
With all the reshoots.
Let's be frank. Like I said before, it's not really being unironic. I mean, our expectations are so low. Of course, we're gonna enjoy Shazam. Of course, we can let Shazam get away with looking that crap. We wouldn't let a Marvel film get away with that.
No.
We would DCU because just that's how low the expectations
Shazam
are.
also works because it's a kid, who it's supposed to be immature.
But yeah, we're not talking about tonally. We're just talking about it looks like garbage. Yeah. It looks like a YouTube film.
Yeah.
Anything else of interest film-wise? I mean, Mary Poppins Returns comes out. Oh, Spider-Verse.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Into the Spider-Verse, the animated one. Eh?
That looks beautiful. Sony.
I will watch that.
Wow. I'm assuming I'm assuming it's Spider-Man money that allows that to happen. Because wow, the art direction, that has money in it. They got the best people on that.
I wonder if they'll do a theatrical release. I remember they did for The Killing Joke. They had a one-day theatrical release here.
What, for Spider-Verse?
Yeah.
Oh, that's coming out in theaters. That's coming out in theaters. Oh, hell. It's Spider-Man, Prescott.
Well, I know, but Killing Joke was Batman.
Spider-Man makes more than Spider-Man makes twice the profit that Batman does. I'm serious.
Really?
He is if we're talking about everything, movies, market, merchandise, and anything that can be sold, Spider-Man makes double of his next living competitor. That's Batman.
Jesus.
It's incredible how much the character really strikes a chord with people of all ages. Because that's what it is. It's an all ages character.
Yeah. Yo, apparently it took 140 animators.
For Spider-Man?
Yeah, the most ever by a Sony film.
Damn it. Like I said before, Spider-Man money. They really invested in, and it's going to pay off.
How do you pronounce it? Mahershala Ali. How do you pronounce his name?
Oh, he's playing Morales' dad.
Yes.
I'm not even going to.
I mean, I know he's great.
Embarrass myself. But yes, him. Oh wow! The cast is the guy they got to play Peter Parker. Very subdued. Like, they made some decisions. You're
Jake
like,
Johnson.
Really?
There's Liev Schreiber's in this.
Yeah, Liev Schreiber.
Nick Cage
playing
is
the
in
Goblin.
this.
Yup. Who's playing Spider-Ham? I heard is in this.
Do you want me to tell you for real?
Who's playing Spider-Ham?
John Mulaney.
Yup. Yes.
Wait,
yes.
What? What?
Yes, John Mulaney's playing Spider-Ham. Just gonna go to the farm with the boys on a Monday.
Fuck, they really are doing all the Spider-Man. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I think Nick Cage is playing the
Noir.
The Secret Agent Spider-Man. He's playing the Noir. Yeah, he's playing Spidey Noir.
Christ, I want to see this so bad.
All these casting decisions. Yeah, Mahershala Ali.
Yeah, let's see how many umbrellas I can sell. Oh, it's raining.
Freaking Haley Steinfeld from True Grit. About time I saw her again playing Gwen Stacy. This cast is ridiculous.
Not bad.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I will have to watch this when it comes. So apparently coming out in December. So yeah, I'm gonna watch this. Directed screenplay and story by. Well, that's the same thing basically. Phil Lord.
Yeah, I really hope that film does well because it really even though it's obviously Spider-Man, but that really proves something in the art direction and in the cast. Every decision that's gone into making this film. Freaking Daniel Pemberton's doing the soundtrack. Oh my god. Please put this film directly into my veins right now. The guy who does the music for Man from U.N.C.L.E. and King Arthur and basically you know him.
Well, I've seen Man from U.N.C.L.E.
Guy Ritchie's Golden Boy. That's Daniel Pemberton.
If we're talking Guy Ritchie, fucking, how good is Snatch? You guys have seen Snatch, right?
Been a long time.
It's so good. I watch it at least a couple times every year.
Oh, Lord and Miller producing it. That's why. That explains everything. Disney, would it be a great idea if we kicked Lord and Miller off our Han Solo film? What could go wrong?
I mean, the Solo film went well, apparently.
No, it didn't. It was a disappointment.
Well, in the box office, yeah.
The film was okay. When I really digested about it, it was like.
I agree.
It was kind of I think we're being too kind to it. I think we want it to be good because we all love Solo so much, and just because it was based on the foundation of Lord and Miller, and we want them to succeed. But really, Solo was a mess. Solo really was a mess. I mean, hell, Star Wars in general is a mess. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with that. It's a profitable.
Yeah, that's about right.
Very profitable.
Of course, it's profitable, and that's all Disney wants for it. But freaking George Lucas is laughing to the bank. It's like there's nothing. Considering how big in scope Star Wars is, there's surprisingly very lean anything to work with.
Yeah.
There's nothing. You know what the best part of the Solo film was? It's that boots on the ground war part. That had more war in it than freaking Rogue One. That said more about war than Rogue One did in its entire runtime, which is that one scene of Solo. Oh, this is what does they say? This is peacekeeping. We invaded them or something.
I didn't see it. I didn't see. I don't know that many people who saw it. Also,
I'm trying to remember the line, but just Han running through mud and underneath walkers at walkers, and just something talking about peacekeeping and we're the invaders though, and I'm just like, wow, that's the most war in Star Wars I've seen in the entire franchise, and it was very poignant. And I was really happy with it. I was like, that was definitely a line from. For sure. People said they aren't being creative properly. Well, they're kicking creative people out. They're kicking them out super hard. Yeah, it's disappointing. I mean, I never cared for Star Wars, but like, you know, The Force Awakens kind of piqued interest again, even though it's really just a remake, a soft reboot. But it put some interesting pawns in place, and now it's just like, oh, we're not going to do anything with that.
Yeah.
Basically already won this park too. Like the rating is way up there. We're already almost at the guests. We're at the end of October year 1. We are 70 guests away from the target.
Oh shit.
And we are well above the rating, and we don't have to be there till October year 3. So
and where are you at right now?
October year 1.
A lot can happen in 2 years, Charlie. You gotta remember, because that's the whole challenge, is the maintenance. Because if you don't add new rides throughout time, if you don't maintenance, that rating will go down. It declines if you don't touch it.
You gotta bring in some money before though, because I took out a loan. So
the original RollerCoaster Tycoon is like a war of attrition. It's a marathon. That's why I like RollerCoaster Tycoon 3, because it has a fast forward button. and it makes the challenges more creative because it's like, okay, you can't do these long things anymore. Now it's really about in the moment decision making.
That's true, yeah.
And so I remember I saw in the comments, someone's like, Zoo Tycoon's better because you can stick lines on people. In RollerCoaster Tycoon 3, they have a zoo option.
Oh shit.
And you can build rides in the animal pens and shit. It's pretty fun.
Fuck.
Someone said, kind of like Young Justice Abridged. What do you mean you kind of like it, or you compare it to the Star Wars? Because the latter, I agree.
He said,
a lot of creative options, and they're not doing anything with it.
Said before that, I do think they added too much politics into it, so I don't know.
Oh, I see. I think the politics was like the funny, like Superman running for president was like the funniest stuff going for that series. But I said during Burning Bridges when I was working with Ablo, Wonder Woman Abridged was peak DC universe abridged. They'll never. It was just all downhill from there. Because when you give people too many viewers and too many subscribers too early, there's no pressure to improve, and they got stuck. And poor Lord Jazzer, incredible voice actor, he has to do like 75% of the roles.
Jesus Christ.
And he only has talented as he is, he only has so many voices to do. It's getting repetitive. Yeah, it's a shame because I really like those guys. I think they're really ambitious. Their writer is very ambitious, and he definitely wants to do great shared universe work. But he doesn't have the pieces to work with when it comes to editors and everything. Because, like I said, no one actually wants to work with them right now because it makes sense. Because it's like they got too big too quick. They're still technically very young. Yeah. And they're being treated like younglings even though they have a big audience. Just a very awkward situation there. Because obviously they have no room to really improve themselves story-wise because it's like, well, I have all these subscribers. Why do I have to really try?
Yeah. No, I get that. I don't know.
But you can say the same thing about me and JoyRide. I operate like a guy who has something to prove. I just turned one of the most beloved. I just turned my most beloved sure bet character into the biggest fucking villain in the series, just to get a rise out of my audience.
That's true.
You can say the same thing. Wow, these guys are always gonna have a chip on their shoulder. They're always. I use spectacle like a crutch. It's pretty obvious.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But that's why I can't wait for when things wrap up at the end of the year and we can have our traditional abridged phase for a little while.
I was gonna say, speaking of which, I still need to record for that because I still have I have no idea what happens in season 4 of My Hero Abridged. So
it's best that you don't. You can keep yourself excited for now. Every person that has gone into recording session of My Hero season 4 has gone in happy and left very upset. So it has not been fun. No one has been a happy camper.
Great.
No one has been happy, except for I can't say why. One voice actor was very happy, and I can't say why.
Okay.
But for everyone else, it wasn't fun. But I can't wait for everyone to see. I think people are going to get a good picture. The audience will get a good picture of where we're going when they see the marketing for the season, when the trailer comes out, and when the inevitable poster comes out. I haven't started the poster yet, but I started like the concept work on it, and man, it's quite the poster. It is quite the poster for season.
Nice.
And it really speaks to what this character, because 17 about certain characters, about what they're really like in the grand scheme of things, and the poster really represents this characterization very well. And it's gonna be good. People are like, did you always plan for Ida to be a villain or reason? I've always planned Ida to be a villain. I'll talk about it more. I'm gonna start recording the commentary. I don't know if I want to record the commentary by myself this time. I think I want to bring people in to kind of bounce off of.
Do you want to bring people in for the whole thing, or just like someone?
I think the whole thing, or maybe I'm not sure, but I don't want to do it by myself anymore, because I'm done with the whole bragging bit. Because I just talked about, oh, I always have a chip on my shoulder, but really I don't. I feel pretty good about what I'm doing here. It's pretty much cruise control to the end now.
Nice.
So I'm just like, I think I just want to bring people in and just have some fun. And I'll just pull my notes up and talk about whatever.
Yeah, man. I mean,
and whatever questions y'all have too, if I don't have to spoil things.
yeah, fingers crossed I'd be free if I can bring me in, man.
Yep, I would definitely like to bring you in because it was a very Ida heavy. Second half was very Ida heavy. I'd like to so because his Bakugo on the other half. But yeah, we'll figure out. Maybe I will go episode by episode. I think that'll be fun. But yeah, people are like, have you planned for? I planned Ida from episode 4. I shouldn't say very beginning. That's not fair. Episode 4. Episode 4 was the plan. Although I was already, if you saw episode 3 remastered, I definitely retconned. You can definitely see me already. You can already see me. You can already see me pushing Ida villainy already there too. But the original episode 3, no, it was episode 4, and I'll talk about detail as of why I wanted Ida to be the villain. Because as much as the audience likes to throw a big fit about how much I'm changing the series, I very much, all the decisions I make for these characters, I think ring very true to the original spirit. I think somewhere deep down, Kohei really wants Ida to have a mean streak to him, and I'll bring the details up in the commentary. I have my notes. I wrote down a manifesto of why I wanted Ida to be a villain. Because I feel very strongly about Ida being evil. I think it's very important. So I think it really speaks about that world, and it speaks about our world too. You can't trust these people. You can't trust these people. The ones that try very hard.
Okay, Ivan, I see what you're saying about yourself.
That I don't try very hard to be a good person. I'm the only true good person, really.
Yeah.
There's one good boy and it's Ivan.
Yeah.
No, it's not about that. It's actually
That's perfect because you cut out right after you said it's actually.
Oh, I said it's actually a very heartfelt reason. It's very heartwarming reasons why I made Ida evil. So because it really speaks about his feelings about.
Well,
things.
I appreciate you managing to fucking break my typecast and give me something I've never done before twice.
Oh yeah, that was absolutely part of the decision. Because I want people to go out. I want people to do things they've done before.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking actually. Well, I wasn't thinking with Ida being all naughty and shit. I wasn't thinking, like I wonder if Ivan had that in mind from the beginning with the character. I more so had it in mind, like I wonder if Ivan had that in mind from the beginning with me, because
partly
with the voice for like serious Ida, it's just so out of my typical. I don't even know if you.
But I knew you could from the beginning. I knew you could do it though.
Because I know, there's
nothing when the moment I met you, because you have a deep. And I'm like, I know he can do that with the right direction. Like with everybody, I already I pour as I peek and pour over and I predict my own ratings and my own story. I very much plan and predict around voice actors too. I go, I bet they could pull this kind of performance back then. Like I'll talk about that in the commentary too about Eric, about how much he's grown in confidence as a voice actor, and I very much timed that perfectly with Eraserhead because Eric recorded for season 4 already. And I think about how I played him off in the initial episodes and how he plays off now in season 4. It very much rings true to even Eric's own development as a voice actor and Eraserhead's development as a person. Because you'll see Eraserhead's very dynamic in season 4. He's a very fun character.
Yeah, I need to fucking get.
Because when Eric arrived in the community, when I was working with Eric, when I first brought him in, he was just known as Sinbad. He was just Patrick Warburton impersonator. I was like, there's something about Eric. There's something both warm and very scary about Eric's voice, his bass voice that you can have a lot of fun with. And I planned ahead. I said, you know what? I look at where he is now and what I want for season 4 because I had the outline. I think Eric would grow to this extent, and he grew beyond as I recorded season 4 with him. He has grown beyond my expectations. It was so much fun. I'm like, wow, we can do even more with this. Same with Ivan Man 64. Wow, he recorded for the season. Ivan Man recorded his All for One lines this season. Blew me the frickin' away. Oh man. Oh man. He's going to chill the audience really hard.
Nice.
Terrifying and also very charismatic.
I'm trying to like mentally prepare for this season, but I have no idea.
We're not gonna say. Because I don't.
For Ida, I'm trying to mentally prepare to record, but I have no idea what I'm in for.
I don't think you're gonna be. I don't think you're gonna be ready. I don't think you're gonna be ready. What's coming?
How do you feel about?
Prepare to be challenged. I'm gonna say right now, we're gonna take our time because it's gonna be.
Are we looking at like
16
challenge? Are we talking like 16 level?
Not screaming. You're not gonna be screaming. I'll tell you that much.
Okay.
It's cool. Not that. It's not the volume.
Fuck, man. Because that fucked me up.
Acting.
That fucked me up for like 2 days. I had no voice for like 2 days.
No, this is gonna be the act. This is gonna your acting chops are going to be very pressed hard.
Okay, good. Honestly, I could go.
I mean, in terms of current developments, I almost badly want to bring you and Naomi to record together, but she already recorded.
Oh man, that would have been fun.
Because that's no secret. The audience, man, I wonder how your mom respond. We get that response.
I want to know, man. I fucking really want to know.
Then you gotta get in the recording booth to find out. It's incredible. It is incredible. People who watch JoyReel, you briefly hit. You will get some brief spoilers about how I approached Yo Mama, and how she reacts to Ida. I talked about in JoyReel, in the Megamind JoyReel.
Oh yeah.
I definitely spoiled it a little bit because I have a criticism about this particular kind of dynamic, and I wanted to assuage it in my hero. I said, you know what? I'm tired of this. I'm gonna fix this myself. How these kind of developments are handled with these types of relationships and character dynamics.
Right.
Bidoof, when are you gonna announce the winner of the casting call? I've already approached a lot of the voice actors already. It's not public. This ain't a contest, all right? I don't do that shit. Oh, congratulations to so-and-so, and I don't do that. This ain't a contest. This was a job interview. Everyone who auditioned had some qualifications that met. The winner was whoever had the right mix of what I wanted.
I honestly thought about auditioning for one of them, but I was like, yeah, I don't fit.
If you wanted to, because some people did. Some people in our normal cast did audition and did get. And that's just the game. It wasn't about just getting fresh talent. It was equal opportunity. You can compete with the big boys right now, and some people did, and some people failed, and that just happens.
Yeah, I didn't.
But we're not going to make a big. That's why I'm not going to make a.
Yeah, I didn't think I fit with most of them.
That's why I wasn't going to make a big stink and a big hoo-ha about it, because that's not fair. It's like, oh yeah, someone who already works with us got this role. Woo-hoo. That's not fun.
No.
So we're not doing. That's why we don't do that. I don't handle my auditions like. But yeah, Charlie, there's some roles that that people didn't audition for. You got a role without even auditioning for it. I have a role for you.
Oh,
a new character in my hero. Yeah, that you got.
Sick.
So that'll be fun. What's that?
Reverse Ida.
Reverse it, dude. There was a joke that got cut. Perfect Ida. That was gonna happen at one point. Like as
I think you mentioned that to me.
Yeah, but we cut that. We cut that story arc. I said, well, we'll talk about this in the commentary about how I originally want to approach this change in Ida, because people are like, is Ida always gonna be a villain? Yes, but there was gonna be a different approach to why he was a villain.
Yeah, all I'll say right now is that you said we were gonna go for something a little more closer to my regular voice. And I was like kind of excited because like both voices are pretty fucking straining. So
yeah, and I still think we'll go there. I think we will.
Oh shit.
I think as the character continues to after this change, I think the character will continue to develop. I think all the characters, even after they're outed like that, will change. When Ochako was outed in episode 9, she'll still change up until the very end.
Right.
Because I think that honestly, if I've ever been concerned about one thing about my hero, and I want to bring this up in the commentary too, because not many people watch this, but I'm very protective of Ochako as a character, because I think people think I'm being very disrespectful, but it's like I think when people see Connie Quest and all my original works, they're gonna realize that I have a type when I approach characters, and I very much favor those high-strung characters like Ochako.
Right. Yeah.
And I think when My Hero is done, I think people are gonna realize that Ochako is the most dynamic and the character that does the most growing at the end. And I think she'll be very special. I think people will really love how far the character's gone, and when it's all said and done, they'll respect the journey. Because right now, it's nothing but hate, and it makes me feel very bad for Stina, who has to play that.
Yeah. Meanwhile, everybody fucking loves Misa in Death Note.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons, because they're like, you just. I mean, I feel like
it's the twist because there's a twist.
I was gonna say the twist, but it's also like so many people didn't like Misa in the actual show, and yeah, I feel like the way people are looking at Misa in Death Note is the way that I look at Bakugo in not like the original My Hero and Yours. Like how granted I've only seen up to season 2.
People got a problem with the character.
I don't like Bakugo. I don't. If we're talking My Hero, I don't like Bakugo. But I think I'm
just like I said, like my decision to make Ida the villain. I very much think that how I approach Bakugo in the Abridged is very true to the spirit of the character. It's just there's a difference between Kohei, a manga, a comic writer, versus me, a film writer. There's a difference to how you approach that, and I think we both had the same idea for the character. It's just we have to approach it at a different time. And I swear that when Kohei does inevitably wrap up My Hero, the Bakugo that I'm writing is how he'll be at the end of that manga. I totally believe it. I think that's how it's gonna be. I think deep inside that's what the character is, and as my proclivities as a writer, I decided I'm not gonna wait for that. I'm gonna bring that up right now.
I mean, the way you did it worked like very naturally. Like
it feels natural because it's true. Because that's how the character really is. There is an inferiority complex that has to be reckoned with, and because it's a manga, we have, and it's of course a shonen of all things. It has to run for a very long time. We can't address that right away. Whereas me, I got 9 episodes to finally hit that nail on the head.
Yeah.
And to take that even further, it's going to be very fascinating because I think people will be very surprised how Bakugo ends up in the end. Because it's gonna feel very true to the manga and the anime. I'm just trying to think of other characters. Like I said before, like because I'm holding my tongue on it, but in the commentary and as you'll see as it develops throughout the Abridged, I think people will very strongly agree why Ida needed to be a villain. And they'll be surprised at what kind of, because even though Ida's been outed as a villain currently, you still haven't seen what type of villain he really is going to be.
Yeah.
You haven't. The jury is still very much out, actually. And I would draw people's attention to episode 15. I'll talk about it in the commentary, but watch episode 15. There's a monologue by Fourth Kind about villains, about what they're really like, and it's me just pontificating my philosophy on villains. One of the things why I can't wait for Connie Quest, because chapter 2 of that, as I'm currently working on, you're gonna see me throw 5 villains in the mix, and you're not gonna be able to tell who really is a villain, who isn't. But they all are villains. They'll be called villains, and you'll go, "Are they?" And I'll go, "Yeah, that's just my approach to villainy."
Yeah.
Is they can be anybody. Anyone's the hero and villain of somebody else's story.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's what you have to realize. And it's like, and I know people have a hard, like that's one of the things I got a big criticism of 17. Like, I laugh at the criticisms, but then I get very good criticisms, and those are the ones that actually hit me hard. And someone said, "Why bring real life into this escapism?" And I was like, you know what? That hurts, because you're right. You're absolutely correct. That's kind of it. It's very mean of me that we do these fantastical power trip stories, and all I do is bring the harshness of reality into it. But that's just who I am. That's just who I am as a writer.
But life imitates art. Art imitates life. I mean, I don't know. I've seen people with comic movies and all that stuff go like, "Oh wow, it's so grounded in reality," and as a positive, but also, you know, that can also work as a negative because like you said, the escapism goes away. Like, I'm here to get away from the real world, not live in it, but at the same time to be something.
Because that's just my policy as a writer. I don't think this is true about writing in general, but as myself as a writer, I believe that if my stories don't speak about the real world, there's no point. Yeah. I think my stories are about lessons about the real world. You use fantasy as a lens to understand the real world.
That's why I make villains the way I do. I use fantasy for you to understand the villains that you're in real life, the type of people they are. They feel very real. Like, for example, Ida's father. I know he has a very small part in that, but he plays a very big part on why Ida's a villain. And he's a very real type of villain, and it was very difficult to write. It was a very hard one for me to write. And when that scene came into fruition, I wrote on Twitter, I said, I don't think I ever cried as hard when I saw a scene come together. And that scene breaks my heart every freaking time. Because like I said, someone said, why do you bring the real world into this so hard? I said, you know what? Sometimes I do question that, but then I remember it's because it's so that people who haven't lived the life I have can understand that. Because I have that retro sight because I've lived it for such a long time and I'm finally starting to understand it. But I have a very young audience, and I very much say you need to see this. You need to learn because I unfortunately wasn't taught this. I wish I was. Maybe I'd be a different person if I had these lessons ingrained. Yeah. And someone said Gunny is definitely high strung. Yep, I can't wait. Gunny's definitely another one of those characters. You can learn something through Gunny. And someone said punished Bakugo and the man that sold credits music. Yes, I love my Metal Gear Solid references. There was another one in the episode, you can catch it. I'll just spoil it right now. It was the song Love Deterrence plays when Seal fights the octopus guy. Are you gonna do deleted scenes after the show is over? I've considered it. Because there's definitely a lot. There's definitely some very big scenes that could definitely. I wouldn't do lip flaps. I wouldn't even. I think I would just record for them. I don't even think I'd do screen caps. I think if the voice actors were interested, I'd have them voice act the scene, and I would just show the script. Because I'm trying to think, like, one significant scene. I talked about Ida's dad. He was a bigger character in season 2, and we just never addressed him. And that really changed things. Like I like that's the reason why I got cut, because if we had shown Ida's father in season 2, it would have outed Ida as a villain right away. It absolutely would, because it plays a very big part in him being evil.
Rather than like the very end of the season.
But that's my favorite part, though, is the fact that we cut that. Because 17 changes 16. You can rewatch 16 now with a whole new context. Because just about the fact that in the end, Ida was the true hero killer. He was the true let's get rid of heroes and all that shit. And Stain was just as Mr. Lawyer says, Stain was a nobody. He really was just some schmuck at the end. And then the irony of that, because Stain goes, some schmuck can just call themselves a hero. Well, some schmuck can just call themselves a hero killer too, baby. and that's you. Because you don't have that conviction. Like he prattles so hard because he's covering his own tracks because he can't bring himself to kill a child. Because there's definitely something to do with children with Stain, as we'll learn. Because there's a very special somebody in Stain's life that will be introduced in season 4.
John Child.
Man, there's a lot to it's very hard. There's a lot to unpack with My Hero Bridge, and we can't address it till season 4 happens. Yeah. Because there's still so much out open. There's things that people haven't even considered yet. Because people didn't even consider Ida being a villain, surprisingly. I think one person in the comments during one of the remasters brought it up, but otherwise, no one saw it coming. I couldn't believe it. I was genuinely surprised, even after I tried to spoil it in the season 2 commentary. People still couldn't catch that Ida was a bad guy. Yeah,
but meanwhile, for Death Note Abridged, we just read it one episode at a time, and we're like, "That's funny," and that's it.
But that's all it needs to be. That's all it needs to be. It's abridging. Well, you're not the ones doing it wrong. It's me. I'm the one who's fucking it up for everyone.
Well, like I was saying the other day, Charlie, like we make a comedy, and now we're trying to throw a little plot in. Ivan's got a plot laden. Like Ivan wrote.
It's not a comedy. It's a at best. And that's why I did it. I just wanted a niche build.
With Full Metal, we're writing in groups now.
Yeah. So I see progress.
That. You're a much more refined writer than we are, like by far.
But that's the sad thing is I'm not. I'm not formally trained.
You think of things, you plan things, you have that in mind.
That's something that should be like when people writer director Leroy and that, I hope people realize that's a joke. That's me being facetious. I'm not a formally trained anything. If I'm anything, I'm just a storyteller.
Yeah.
Because storytelling is a very natural thing in the human condition. Anyone could be a storyteller, and that's what I'm good at. I'm a very good storyteller, is what I am.
Yeah.
But yeah,
my issue is that I spent a lot of time just writing whatever I could think of this summer, and I realized sort of what my strengths and weaknesses are this summer as a writer, where I'm very good at, if you give me the pieces, I will write the best damn script you've ever seen. I'm just not great at finding that original story or the original ideas.
But that's when I talk to people about you, I highly respect you. And it's because I consider you to be a top dollar committee writer, is what I think of you as.
That's funny because that's like exactly how I.
Because I think that's what your goals are, anyways. Because you talk about how much it would be your on Brooklyn Nine-Nine. That's committee writing. You get into a room full of people and then you contribute, and I think that's the most valuable kind of writing. As much as I like to be the one-man show, if I'm being objective about things, I think the committee writer is the strongest kind of writer out there, because they can work with anybody, and they can and they know how to work with people, and that's why I hold you in such esteem as a writer, because you can just work with anybody and bring the best out of everybody, because that's your job.
I'm trying to like dip my fucking toes in more shit, but like, I don't know. You know what? Fuck it. There's only 12 people watching. I can say this. I don't even know if I don't think it's even that much of a secret. I'm writing Fake 03 with Doc. So
Fake 03 Doc?
Yeah, he
oh yeah, no one here is gonna give it.
Yeah. So I'm writing that
Our
with
audiences
Doc.
Don't overlap.
Yeah. So I'm writing that with Doc. So I'm like getting my hands.
Oh yeah, I'm instantly any project. I think I called you Prescott, the Scottie Pippen, and the 98 Bulls of abridging, because you can just show up on anybody's freaking team and just freaking enhance it.
Yeah, I like that. I like that comparison. It's pretty cool.
That's exactly what you guys are.
But yeah, yeah, man, I'll write you a mean spec, but the original story, that's where I'm gonna have a little bit more trouble coming up with the right stuff.
Yeah,
right stuff,
I get that. Because that's I have like the inverse problem.
Yeah.
I could make up a story right off pat and just give it stakes and all that. Because that's just what I do. I like to make stuff up. That's. Yeah. But now you're like, hey, here's an original. Here's somebody else's property. Now, can you enhance this without making it about yourself? Hell no, I can't.
Right. Yeah.
If you hand me Brooklyn Nine-Nine, if you hand me Brooklyn Nine-Nine, you're getting Ivan Leroy's Brooklyn Nine-Nine. You're not getting an episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Right. Yeah. Like that's what I think.
Which is what people want.
I'm pretty good at adapting to other people's styles, which maybe is just because I don't know mine yet. I'm not sure. Maybe that's just me being undeveloped, but I don't know. I'd like to think it's a bit more.
Because that's the thing. Because that's one criticism. You're still very young, Charlie. You're still very young, so don't get down on that.
I'm a wee
You're
little
going
old
to
boy.
develop.
You're a small little lad.
I am,
in a
man.
big little world.
Just working on Connie Quest right now, I'm learning a lot about myself too as a writer. I am definitely really like people are like because when I first showed up in abridging, I was very defensive about it and very insecure about it. I was like, no, shut the fuck up. I'm changing the game. I'm niche gaming. As I'm writing Connie Quest, I'm realizing, oh yeah, I am a shitty abridger. I'm fucking terrible. Someone's like episode 16. Leroy has a lot of content for abridge audiences, and I'm like, and I was like, no. And then I wrote Connie Quest, and I'm like, oh yeah, I think I really do hate abridging. I think I really do. I feel very held back about it. I feel very mad about it because I'm running Connie Quest right now, and that's why my hero is going the direction it's going. Because I'm just having the time of my life with Connie Quest right now.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh my gosh, I can do whatever I want
Yeah, like Prescott, like, I mean, we showed you like the start of our idea for a web series, and I have a funny feeling that as soon as we start really getting into that, we're just not going to want to do anything else.
I know, we're not going to want to go back. If we can get the web series off the ground, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun to do because we've been writing within these creative constraints for years now, and to suddenly be able to freeball.
It's liberating. I'll tell you right now.
And just to add on to Caleb's thing here, where he says abridging has changed over the past few years. Man, we've been doing this for 4 years. We've been fully part of that change. Where like, if you watch Death Note abridged from 4 years ago, it's like it's just joke. Real also shit. Yeah, it's complete shit. But it's also joke. And now, I mean, maybe part of it is the landscape of abridging that's been changed. But at the same time, I feel like it's just we were so sick of not being able to actually put thought into any characters. Sure, like we thought about the jokes, but like we were like so fucking desperate for someone serious that we're like,
abridging is always, that's the people like abridging. Oh, abridging's always been changing, obviously. But the problem is that there's archetypes. And there's structures and formulas that are being upheld by larger groups, and it's just hard to escape that. And it's like because the audience because at its heart, abridging is supplementary
not even
material.
Necessarily by larger groups, but by the show you're basing it off of. I mean, you've got even within that, you've got constraints within constraints. You've only got so much you can work with realistically.
It's niche within a niche within a niche. It's so hard to change that. But it does change. I mean, it moves fast because we talk about. I'm not going to say his name up on here specifically, but there's a particular voice actor that when I talk personally about how quickly this community really does change and you don't realize it, there's a certain voice actor that we all know who used to be hot shit. Like even before I got there, and I thought, oh man, I wish I had this guy Epo abridged, and he totally freaking ghosted me. Even though when he agreed to a line, I'm like, oh, well, he's a busy guy. And now, like, it was even within months of my debut in abridging, and I completely lapped that guy almost immediately in relevancy because he took a break. He took a break, and then he came back, and he realized, oh, I'm not relevant anymore. It's like, dude, he's like, he was only gone for 6 months, and that's how quickly things changed. He went from, like, top of the town, he was in all the big people's parodies, and then he just no more because he took a break. I was like, yeah, if you take a break, you're done.
I'm going to ask you who this is because I have a few names in mind, but
it's me.
Yeah, well, it's several people, really.
It's Bellwarrior.
It's always been me.
No, Bellwarrior's just been on a break for 4 years from voice acting.
Before he even started abridging, he's like, I'm going to start on a break.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd agree everyone in university's on a break for 4 years, but yeah.
But yeah, this community moves fast. Tiba changed everything. Like, we can talk crap about Tiba all they want. I had a blast with it, and it changed things quickly. It showed who was going to be next. It changed
things for you drastically.
Yeah. Me? It's weird, like, because it showed me that collaboration could be done. Tiba set up the foundation of JoyRide. If we're talking about the thing that really changed the channel, it was episode 4 in my ear. That's what changed everything. Even though it wasn't an overnight hit. It took like months before that really rooted. Like it made more of an impact than killing Midoriya, because that was the very first time. That was, if you want to talk about, I boasted, I made a being insecure. I was like, My Hero 4 is going to be one of the most important bridges ever made. Like one of the most important bridges in history. I didn't believe it, but I look back now and I go, it kind of is, because now people have arguments about bridges being serious now. I'm like, that's where it started. I mean, Something Witty was doing their thing, and Logan was doing their thing, but not that much. I took it way too far, and it made all the difference. I was like, nope, we can start playing with genre now, kids. We don't have to. It doesn't have to be predicated on comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this bit of says episode 4 has got me hooked. Well, and it's understandable. Episode 4 is the first episode where the plan came in motion. Because it was my Hail Mary pass. I was like, if I don't make it here, I don't make it anywhere. I'm going to plan everything right now. Every move, everything that character says here has a meaning and a purpose going forward to the very end. There are things that happen in episode 4 that are going to be paid off in the very last episode of the abridged. Because I planned there. Because I said, I have to put all my resources into this one bit. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And the reactions I got, people were pissed. People were like, what the hell is it? I had several voice actors turn down the roles, and they said, this is garbage. What the hell are you doing? And it just further cemented. I'm like, maybe this ain't successful, but I've definitely hit something. I've definitely done something that hasn't been done before, and I can work with it.
Right.
And that's what happened. I just ran with it, and I boasted and I yelled and I screamed and cried about it for a while, and eventually it worked. And eventually it worked. Because it wasn't until I think it really honestly wasn't until episode 15, which is surprisingly not that long ago. That's May. That's end of May. That's where the dam burst on the subscribers. I was still at about 5,000 subscribers in May, and that's when it just boom, just lit up like a fireworks. Episode 4 just suddenly, because that's what it really was. It was episode 4. Just suddenly people were just like, oh, this exists. Oh, this is different, and it just went from 2K views to it's over 200,000 K views now. It just, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, that was very good, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was, I remember. I won't say my opinion on it has changed all that much because I guess I'm just still like a fucking Debbie Downer and just not the biggest fan of episode 4. It's grown on me for sure, but
no, I wouldn't surprise me if it still rubs people the wrong way, because it should, because that was its purpose. It was supposed to just completely, because the whole point was to be a shock. It was like, what the fuck? And I get that episode doesn't work for people, and even I will absolutely. Of all the episodes, it was the most melodramatic. If we're discounting episode 9, because I think episode 9.
But I think the difference is with episode 9 is that you've had 8 episodes to buffer to introduce characters.
I think it has a more and I think as a writer and director, I was more disciplined too at that point. I think I knew with 4, it was like I said, 4 was a Hail Mary pass. Episode 9 is if the Seahawks actually ran it on the 4th and
Top of it.
When you make the actual right decision.
Yeah, I mean that and going back to the whole like planning ahead with all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and I'll tell people right now, never do that.
Yeah,
there was another stream I was on where I talked about. I said, my hero. Part of the reason my hero works is because I'm just flat out insane. That's how it works. Part of the reason it works is because of its release schedule. Because that's a release schedule that no one else could feasibly physically do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I mean, that's part of it. I lose
sleep over that release schedule.
Being able to, being the sole writer on it definitely helps production.
You can't plan ahead like that with a team member unless that team member is like your clone.
Yeah, because like I mean, with us, the longest part of it is definitely scripting, just because of finding times that we're both free to write. Yeah. And then even then, man, if you're both free, that doesn't mean you're going to have a good writing session. Just because you're both free doesn't mean that you're going to have a productive.
It doesn't mean you're the same kind of writer. Because you got to find that. Because with me, like I said, Charlie's a great enhanced writer. But if I want to talk about the writer that really writers that like we're on some kind of wavelength together, with me it's Earl of Basington, because we're working on Ha Ha together.
Yeah. And
that's the first time we're as a team we are planning something like that. My Ha Ha came to JoyRide for a reason, because Earl was like, I need that plan ahead. I need that twist, and we know that JoyRide production can bring that. I was like, okay, let's do it. And it's definitely hard, because with me it's like I can ruminate overnight about it. With Earl, it's like we have to figure this out right in this session, or else we're gonna lose our chance. And thank God we fucking found it. I can't wait to see how people see the changes in Ha Ha going forward, because it's the same, but it's very different now, because it's definitely working towards an idea, a very insane idea, and I can't wait for people to get to that moment where like, oh, so this is what Ha Ha Abridged is. That's what it's gonna be.
And I mean. Yeah, it took a couple years, but it seems like JoyRide finally is going to be that whole community, large group.
It's gonna be the workhouse that I want, that I decide. Because when I came up with JoyRide, it was post Tiba, and I boasted. I was like, oh, this is gonna be the place where all my friends get together and we're finally gonna do it. What a fucking liar that kid was. That kid smirked and snarled right through his teeth. I wasn't ready for a team yet. I was not ready for a team yet. There were still a lot of growing up to do, and even the beginning of this year, we still weren't there yet. But I'm finally there, and it's gonna be like, as people will see with my hero as it develops, you'll see the development that occurs. You'll realize, oh yeah, this is why Ivan's ready for a team, because we're definitely in the end of days here.
He's ready for a team because he doesn't want to do a bridge series anymore.
Because I don't want to do a bridge series anymore. As someone said, episode 6, but wow, I've been bridging, does he? I'm like, I like my hero. I'm not gonna lie. When it's all done, I'm gonna be crying and I'm gonna be like, oh man, this sucks. I'm gonna be missing this, but it's time.
I gotta say, man,
move on and let the young upstarts do this.
I'm with you, man. We got 2 episodes left of Death Note Abridged, and I'm gonna be heartbroken when it's done, but I'm also gonna be so relieved.
I think it's about time for Death Note to end. Yeah, you know.
It's gonna be done in 2019. It's gonna be done the first half of 2019.
It's time. We put some. It's been just sort of there for so long. We need to finally just.
Caleb, I remember when you put an edited clip of Legend of Korra. That's how I got my start, man. If it's internet, let's not talk about my stand-up career, but we're talking about just my internet presence. It started with Legend of Korra because there was this podcast on the Republic City Dispatch, and I would make weekly little recap videos for them. And there would just be these edited clips of Korra where I just show everyone fucking up, or I'd post the super hot fire reaction of, oh, when something great happened. And I just remember, like, that's where I started, just memeing it up with Legend of Korra.
Man. But yeah, fucking... God, I've officially, I mean, even like a year in, like 3 years ago, a year into abridging stuff, I was thinking, like, you know what? I think I'm ready to just kind of, like, really think about doing original projects. And, I mean, I guess I kind of was, but I just never bothered with it. And now I think I'm really ready to make the leap and just say, fuck it.
For me, original project was always the goal. Like, the minute I started, even when I started Evo Bridge, I said, this is going to be a foundation. I saw the Patreon. I said, okay, I can build an audience, I can build some money, and then I can do my original thing. But I didn't realize that my desire to depart from abridging didn't happen until I started writing that original project. I went, oh yeah, yep, I really don't like this, do I? Yeah. I'm building my foundation on something I actually hate.
And that's what's kind of funny is that, like, Death Note Abridged, to me, the reason I wanted to make a bridge series in the first place is because it's the easiest way to turn a script into an actual product.
Because you completely skip the pre-production phase.
Exactly.
That's the first thing I'm learning about Connie Quest right now. Wow, I have to build this all from scratch. This fucking sucks.
Yeah, and I mean, and that's the difference. That, like, I mean, because we're talking about our plans for original series, and I've had a few ideas, but this is by far the best one that Prescott and I have talked about, and it's a completely different thing from what I was expecting because you're transitioning to original stuff, but it's still story based. Ours is just entirely, it's not story. It's the farthest from.
It's not even really sketch based either. It's
I don't even know how to describe it.
It's nonsensical in a standardized format.
It's Death Note Abridged without the story.
Yeah.
Kind of. It's the same.
Well, it's just your comedy, like in its purest, its purest concentrated form now is what it is.
Well, it's kind of funny because I remember back when we were starting, Charlie, I always had the problem of not being able to write a scene. Like, I could not. I would have the punchline and it would be, you know, fine, but I couldn't write around that.
Yeah.
And now we've spent years now writing plot and writing scenes, and now we're going back to, so it's just the jokes pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and our writing style for Death Note Abridged has largely stayed the same, where it's like, I think the perfect example is probably my favorite scene we've ever done, which was in episode 5 with Chief in the hospital.
Yes, that's my
talking about the monster truck rally, where it was literally like we were sitting there for so long just trying to figure it out, and we were like, okay, well, let's just think of something here. And what happened was, we were just drawing a blank, and then Prescott goes to take a piss, and he comes back and he's like, okay, listen, what if the Chief stole a monster truck, and then he had to arrest himself because he's a cop? And from that ridiculous idea, that's where it is. You fucking come up with the crazy ideas, and I
might be an insane person.
Oh yeah, freaking the monkey from Yuri on Ice was his idea.
I might be a crazy person.
He made the monkey, and I just gave it a name, personality.
And then that's what Death Note Abridged is for the most part. It's him coming up with some crazy idea, and me trying to wrap my head around it and put it in a way that works. Like, what happened was, he came in, said that idea, and I was like, okay, give me a minute, and then I wrote out that scene. And that's how a lot of Death Note Abridged works. Is he throws this crazy idea out there, and I try and make it work. And luckily, that works.
I remember
for the most part.
I remember for one particular villain. I know we always go back to this, where I said, "What if he had a skiing accident?" And you're just like, "No, fuck that."
I was like, listen, man, I've tried working with your crazy ideas. I know for a fact there's no way we're gonna make that work. And
bad accident.
I am really excited for that. Actually, that is what we're working on. That's gonna end up on JoyRide. So, but
yeah.
I mean, there's 9 people watching. I don't see why we can't just fucking say it.
No, don't you dare say what's coming. What yours thing for JoyRide's coming. Don't you dare.
All right.
Nope, don't, because these particular people in the chat, like these are the top boys here. These are the hardcore fans. They will spread that shit like wildfire. Don't you dare.
All right. I won't say anything.
More cartwheels.
But
it's more Bellwarrior cartwheels.
I'm just saying that the moment you get those recordings and I see some footage out there, oh man, we're gonna throw that everywhere.
Well, I can tell you right now, man, all that's left for episode 1 is there are no recording sessions left for episode 1 with characters that have more than like 10 lines. It's all minor stuff for episode 1 left. Mm-hmm. Episode 2 is like halfway there. And episode 3 we still need to finish up the script. Like finalize it basically.
Yeah, proof it.
Yeah. I'm excited for that.
And I know I keep putting this off because there's other shit I want to talk to you about like most of the time, but at some point I do want to have a fairly lengthy discussion with you on that one.
Badoof's like, will Terry ever return? Prescott, will Terry ever return?
In your dreams and
or in
nightmares.
Your dreams, nerd. Me and Bree and Prescott hate that fucking project.
It wasn't great, no.
We don't like Uranus Abridged. We really don't. We wrote a 3rd episode, and we made plans. It was basically going to turn into a murder mystery.
Was it really?
I remember you telling me like,
yeah,
like we should put this show to bed. I'm like, you were like, there was like some copyright things. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I'm good.
Yeah, I was like, oh, maybe 3rd episode, and we get hit by copyright. I'm like, fuck this.
And here's the thing. Completely. We were just talking about like for the first time ever, Prescott and I were trying to write like a few episodes ahead of time, just because like what the reason. Well, I mean, part of it was because I was like, oh, Ivan does that and it seems to work. Let's give it a go. But the other reason was because we wrote ourselves into a corner with Death Note, because we were like, let's make this character smart. Wait, how the fuck is this gonna work? Because we really wrote ourselves into a corner.
Okay.
And we had to keep.
We didn't plan that for Death Note. We didn't.
We did not plan anything for Death Note. I think.
And now we're trying.
And that's what happened because.
But...
We actually, this was after episode 6 came out, and this is a big reason why. But the length between episode 6 and 7 was over a year. We worked backwards. We planned out what was going to happen in episode 9 and then 8 and then 7 just to make sure it actually works. You know? And because of that, it took so long. But now episode 7 came out. Episode 8 is now done, like 5 months later. And episode 9 is late. Like we have it listed. We have the scenes listed. We know what the scenes are. We just need to actually write the dialogue and all that shit. But
just the hard part.
And then for episode 10, which is going to be the big finale, we still don't know what we're doing.
I like how you plan to finish and you don't know what you're doing. I love that.
We plan to finish for season 1, and then the big finale. It could go in any direction, honestly.
That's what I like about it. You guys can do anything. All I ask is that you get Chicago in there.
Get Chicago in there. Look at guys. Look at the chat. They're throwing around some theories right now. They're throwing around
like they would give me FMA. They keep good shit themselves. Screw off. I want it. I really want it.
We didn't even show him a script, and he approached us like, "Hey guys, I think you should give this to me."
Because it's you guys and it's Full Metal Alchemist. Like, I don't need to see the script.
Honestly, I mean, here's the thing. I won't say what it is. Earl and I wrote something. This was before we wrote it. This is how much Ivan fucking wants to get his hands on everything. I was like, oh yeah, Earl and I are going to write something. We don't know what it is yet. And I was like, and then when we're done writing it, Ivan will wave that script in front of your face and fucking see if you want to take it. And Ivan was like, nah, you had me at saying you and Earl were going to write something.
Yeah, because you're my 2 favorite writers.
Fucking.
Like, what the hell?
Man. Actually, speaking of that, dude, did I ever send you my Brooklyn Nine-Nine spec?
No, I don't think you have.
I probably should. I'll send you an updated. I had Sam take a look at it, and he gave me fucking. Sam is really hard to impress, and he was really impressed by my spec, and that was pretty fucking cool that he was.
Sprite is the bomb. We gotta get him talking to us sometime.
You just cut out really hard there.
Oh, did I? Well, it's time for me to go to bed anyway, so I'll just say before I go, we gotta get Sam on here to talk sometime, because, man, if you pick that kid's brain about what he's working on, he's got some great ideas, too.
I fucking need to talk
to
him
about his plans, too. His little future plans are quite interesting.
I know, I think I know most of his future plans. And
I think I know half of them.
I'm pretty
excited. The half I
to see
heard
what
is
happens.
pretty fascinating.
I'm
excited
to see
what comes of it.
But yeah, you know what, man? I was actually gonna say we should probably wrap this up, so we might as well call it a night.
Yeah, we're hitting on the 3-hour mark, so that's pretty good for Koi stream.
Yeah, man. Just as I unlocked the chairlift? Fuck, of course. Anyway.
Oh shit, give it another 2 hours.
Give it another 2 hours. Gotta see how much money that chairlift makes. But yeah, man. Fucking thanks for handing over Koi stream for a bit, I guess. I wanted to stream something tonight, so I figured.
Yeah, we needed something because Freddy's gone. I was gone until about 9 o'clock. I came back around 10.
Yeah.
Back.
Yeah.
Because I was screwing around. I had some things to do. It was a good stream. It's always good when Charlie's involved, and I gotta say.
Yeah.
And you got
also,
Prescott
good.
Here too,
I was gonna say, good when Bellwarrior's involved. Fucking put him in shit.
Yeah, Prescott's.
Hi guys, this is my stream.
Like, who? Prescott, this is my stream. So we're gonna leave Prescott do the rest.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm the Koi in Koi stream.
That's right.
You would be the voice of Koyo, let's be honest.
All right, guys, we're gonna call it a stream here, and yeah. All right. What does Freddy do when streams end? I need to be the new Freddy.
He doesn't. Freddy doesn't know. Freddy's so unprofessional. He shows up like 20 minutes late to his own shows.
Yeah.
Man, I wish I could tell you guys the things Freddy's doing behind the scenes too. You and the fans. He told me some interesting things this morning, and I'm like, wow, all right.
I actually
he did officially announce he's gonna be an official guest at Dallas anime
yeah,
Dallas.
he did. I saw the tweet. Yeah.
Yeah.
That dude fucking asked me if I could fly down to go,
Yeah.
and I was like, no.
And because he said I messaged Charlie and said, bitch, he's got a budget that he has to stick with. He's not like us.
Like, you can pay for it maybe, but
he's not like us weird ass boys.
Yeah, man, I'm not spending that much, dude. I need fucking. I'm working part time, and I need 10 grand for school next year, so that's gonna be.
Me and Freddy are just sitting on a mountain of freaking cash that we don't use, and we're just like, okay, this is the money we're supposed to be spending ourselves. Let's finally do it. Let's make some trips. Let's make some moves.
Yeah, man. All right, I'm
gonna. Kanono's gonna be there too, because that's Kanono's hometown.
That's true. Yeah.
So it's gonna be me, Freddy, voice of a Bridge Doria. So if you're in the Dallas area, that's gonna be fun. And there's other things we're planning for that too that we can't discuss yet, but we're gonna see if we can get it working tomorrow. But we'll announce details as they come.
Hell yeah. Alright, that was RollerCoaster Tycoon. Maybe I'll stream it again, maybe not. Who gives a fuck? Okay,
maybe
peace.
more interesting.